All right,
Whoa,
cool.
no, whoa. Say that.
You yell this, man. All right, so
Let me show you
Welcome,
something real quick.
everyone.
Like, sir, I'm
Welcome,
gonna show y'all
everyone.
something I found in my. Oh, so you better do the intro.
I mean,
Edit this. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You're good.
I'm gonna
You
say
do-
like something I found in my when I was looking for my headset. Like, hopefully it shows it. Yo, like it's so like, it's a part of my phone.
Yo,
Like,
but it
sounds like
won't
my
show
phone.
it because you're blurred.
I know it's
yeah,
crazy.
it's
Hold on.
Showing like, all right,
Hey, there we go. There we go. Look at this.
Yo, is that a phone case? All right, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a phone case, a Game Boy phone case.
I can. And it has games on it. I can literally turn it on and play games on it.
Oh, that, yo, I'm gonna need.
It wasn't even that expensive either. It was like something like
I
just
think
a
I saw
dumb
something
little-
like that.
Yeah, those little Chinese ads you see on Facebook, they work. Some of
Not from
some of them.
Wish.com.
No. We don't fuck with Wish. Wait,
Yo,
Wish
I'm
is
about
how
to
you
a
get
whole-
scammed.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
This bitch would be like, it'd be glass or something that's like cheap. You drop it once and it's like your whole phone shatters. It just explodes.
Bro, they were sending out like GPUs at one point, and the GPU was like this big. I'm like, oh, y'all got me. Like, let me find a dude. Let me find a dude who put this in a box as a 1080 Ti. Like, let me find this dude. Like,
he was like, look, I bet they like, hey, bro, here's that picture of the GPU that you got. Like, they're the people who are like on eBay that make you like they send you the picture or they the box. It's like I told you it was a box. He said we
oh,
asked
no,
you
I'm
what
fighting.
for.
I'm like, all right, bet, yo. Hey, man,
Hey,
you
you know
won
what?
$10 million. Like,
Yeah, you're like
oh, and there goes his audio.
to life, a set of skills. I will
Jesus.
find you and I will take you.
For real. All
All
right,
right, but yeah, I'm sorry.
let's get this started.
Yeah.
Yo,
All right, so I ain't gonna front
welcome,
with you. I did
everyone.
not.
Oh, I could do this off the top of my head for the top 5.
Oh,
welcome, everyone, back to the Gaikokukokujin Gaikokukokujin.
You see, now
We
you
need some milk.
It's all good. It's all good.
Welcome, everyone, back to the
Gaikokukokujin
Gaikokukokujin Podcast.
Gaikokukokujin.
I'm your host, Pop. We got Willymane, and we got a new permanent member, Graham. Introduce yourself real quick, Graham.
Hey, it's your boy Graham. Similar stories to these guys. Been in the military, still in the military. Hopefully, definitely, soon to get out. Within the next, we'll say at the most, 45 days, I will be free, a free man.
Must be nice.
And yeah,
Nice.
things I like. Things I like. Games, music, art, chilling with the homies, shit like that. Like, I cuss a lot and watch those profanities. You know, you gotta. I know, but it's like I gotta.
Nah, I mean,
watch
if anybody watches my streams, they already know. They're like, yo, how many points I gotta save up so that you don't
No, I know, because like
Hit
people
me
be
with
kind of
that
like that.
Bam.
Yo, they like their kids roam on the internet, and they're like,
Oh,
hopefully
yeah.
they don't cuss. They like cross fingers, but like no. So I'm trying to watch that. Same thing with these guys. They used to play Magic. That's how we met. Did I do it right? Wait, what was that?
Yeah, Magic. No, that was just a pop
Okay.
for the
Okay, yeah.
meeting.
So yeah, used to play Magic. I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. Like,
Same.
definitely been a nerd
Same.
like my whole life. Yeah, like it's like one of those kind of things, but it never defined who I was. But it was one of those things that was just a part of me. Like I was like y'all, like being young. Like I didn't even watch anime probably until I was in high school, and I think I had a friend who actually put me on a One Piece. He started me on a God and Nell arc.
One Piece
And, like-
back then, how old are you?
Oh,
Like,
yo, I'm
yo.
telling,
Yo,
I
One
was
Piece
like,
is old, man.
It's old, like it's
Yo, what
old,
you mean?
old, like.
I didn't even find out about
1999, I
One-
believe.
Ooh, nah.
Eesh. Yeah, I didn't even
I
know
wasn't-
that, but
I
yeah,
wasn't
nah.
even like, nah, I wasn't.
Yeah, no, but like, so if it started back then, I probably would have could have been a Toonami show. And you was talking about Toonami last time, and that made me think about it. I was like, oh, Toonami. I was
That's
like,
the
fucking
thing
Tom.
is,
Yo.
was it after Toonami that One Piece started? Because Toonami was like back in the
Well,
day.
yeah, no.
I don't
Toonami
think it
started.
ever was on
Oh.
Toonami, though.
No,
I don't
yeah, it was,
think so.
Yeah, it wasn't. But I was saying if it had been on Toonami, like what Dragon Ball Z and Yu Hakusho, I'd have been like, all right, bet. Like I'd have probably picked up on it, or maybe not. I don't know, because like it started kind of slow and it seemed silly at
It
first.
should have been on Toonami. Toonami started in 1997.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember being a kid. Like I remember being in like middle school.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
even
think
middle school. I'm sorry, elementary school.
Toonami
And
ever
watching Toonami.
had One Piece on it.
No, it never had One Piece. I for
Never
sure
had
can
One
tell
Piece
you,
on
it
it.
never had One Piece. One Piece only started becoming American, like mainstream, like recently. Like,
Oh,
but
One Piece is
in
a
general,
godsend.
it wasn't there, like at all. Like,
But yo, before we get off topic, so
right, my intro. I'm sorry.
You know-
he's right. Went on a whole nother tangent. I'm sorry.
anime has been, mainstream for a while now. I think the last 10 years, like it's been mainstream. Like recent Olympics, like you see all these like different athletes from all around the world are doing all these different poses, and they have these tattoos and designs and whatever.
Yeah.
Of all this anime, and it's crazy because back in our day when we were growing up, like you'd be made fun of or we were weird
You had
or
to hide
whatever. But
No, I wasn't hiding nothing.
No.
I was watching Gundam after school. Like, hey, we gotta go. Hey,
And
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
driver, bus driver. I
burning
need-
fist. Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Like, bruh, G Gundam, like reboot. Like you usually got there right when we
Yo,
like,
reboot.
halfway
You
through.
said reboot? I was
Yeah.
like, no, this said reboot?
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about the
That
whole-
shit hit.
yeah,
That
but
was
before we get off tangent,
Oh, wait. No, we're talking about like. Remember we were talking about dot hack sign before. Reboot was like kind of like the original like.
yeah, it was.
virtual reality.
Yo,
it was.
Reboot though? Like, yo, we gotta talk about reboot because that
wait.
was so underrated. Like,
Wait, let's just stick a pin on that, guys.
okay, yeah,
Let's
take a
talk
pin,
about.
take a pin.
Let's talk about. So a lot of people have been hitting me up, hitting Will up, and I'm pretty sure hit you up, Graham, about like, yo, what anime I should watch? What anime I should watch? So the question I posed to you guys: what is the top 5 anime that you think a newbie should watch? Should get him or her hooked onto anime? I'll go to you, Graham.
Ooh, okay. Top
We'll do-
five. Top five.
Wait. Don't do top 5 altogether. Just do one, and then we'll have a talking point.
No, right. I was trying to think.
All right.
Right, well,
We
so
do
my
that, we do
number
that.
one already is One Piece, but I don't want to let that be the one that get people hooked because like it's intimidating. But it's that one anime you watch and then you realize solely because and hearing about I'm about to hype up One Piece. Hear me out. So how I feel about One Piece, even though it has 900 and so going to 1,000 episodes, it's like
Mhm.
One Piece is a journey. One Piece is a story that you get hooked on each character that's a part of his crew and you become attached to. It is the most exclusive anime that has each individual person, you know their story. They intentionally almost do it where they have arcs on the characters, like mini arcs that like this is this person's backstory. You think about Sanji, Chopper, even like why can't I remember? Like I know his name, the Bone dude. Brooke. I knew it was
I'm not even
Brooke.
that far.
Yeah, but no, but like eventually you'll see there. Even Zoro.
Yeah,
Zoro, I don't know how. Wait, what episode you on?
I'm on 130.
Jeez.
Okay, I ain't gonna say it.
All right, so we're
Zoro-
not gonna do
so-
spoilers like that, but
No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm really going to speak generally. But like Zoro has a scene as Luffy's first mate that I like. It's going. I'm telling you, that shit going to hit your heart because like it's like an important scene. It's
Yeah.
really important, and it's like it all ties into the story. And this is like maybe 400 ish kind of episodes. But
Mhm.
like, oh, am I breaking up?
No, you good.
All right,
good.
all right, cool.
So, yeah.
So yeah, it's like 400, but that is going to hit you, and then it's going to tie in way later. Like it's all going to make sense later. Like that's how One Piece works. Like people don't understand like the story development and build up in One Piece. It's no other anime out here. I
So
think.
let me
like,
chime in
personally,
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to chime in after Will,
Ain't
too.
nobody like to get somebody hooked on anime. Nah, One Piece is not the one.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
One Piece is like, all right, you're already hooked. You're already hooked, and that's just my personal view. It took a lot to build up to it, and I'm not gonna lie, I let a lot of episodes just run in the background while I'm cleaning, doing something else, like editing videos or something.
Wait,
But
did you watch dub?
No, I'm watching the Japanese.
Oh, sub.
Or
All right,
subs,
bet.
yeah.
Bet.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I can watch dub too. I mean, either way.
No, don't watch dub. Don't watch dub. Funimation uses the same voices for every anime. I don't like that. Like, is that Vegeta?
But that's the thing, bro. Chill. It really be like that though. It'd be like
Piccolo in the anime.
The funny thing is, that's how my daughter does it. She's like, "Oh, that's the voice from this anime," and I'm like,
She just ruins it for you, man.
No, I'm telling you, that's why I can't do dub. I'd be like, they put Piccolo in it. Like,
Piccolo.
okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, "Yo, that's Piccolo." Damn, got my ass.
I'm
But
sorry, but yeah, yes.
But I just don't. That's me personally. It took me a while to even be like, all right, I'm gonna start One Piece. Now, I will say, after 130 episodes, I'm invested. Like, it wasn't even like 100. All right, so truthfully,
Episode 54.
Yeah, like 50, 60-ish. I was like, okay. Like, once they got like the like Usopp and probably like right when they got to the Grand Line, essentially. Like, because the build up to the Grand Line was like, is this gonna be amazing? Is this gonna be like, what is going on?
They made it seem that way though. They did.
Yeah,
but when you get Usopp though, you hear his story, like that's the thing about One Piece. And you gotta, it's like when going into One Piece, so I feel like people go into One Piece kind of thinking like, because everybody who watches One Piece hypes One Piece up so much. Yeah. And so you go into it with this grand expectation, like One Piece is about to be the best anime ever. And it's like, it is, if you watch it for what it's worth. Like for the reason, like for what it is as an anime. Like if you watch One Piece on that level and not on a level when people telling you to expect like My Hero Academia on Titan first episode, you know, like One Piece didn't even start in that era where they had to come out the gate like
swinging pretty much, like, you
know what I mean.
Those are good. Sure. Those are good because they like you said, One Piece started so long ago, and now that their animation is catching up to the newer generation, like it can easily topple a lot of these new shows, and that's what kind of got me in. I was on TikTok, I was on Instagram, and like all of this is like dope One Piece as scenes, like Whitebeard. I'm like, yo, who is this dude? Like everybody's talking about this dude. I'm like, who is this dude? And then
rest in peace. Chill.
This man, yo, edit that out.
No, you see this bag. He's in the IV bag when you first meet him. Like, you know, he ain't got locked. He ain't got locked. He ain't gonna be around.
Like Ace. No, I mean, all characters are expendable. I mean, if you think like, but Ace came in and then he was like, yeah, I'm with the Whitebeard pirates. And I'm like, all right, we're gonna see what this is about. Like, now I'm intrigued.
Yo, Ace got you in the Whitebeard. Yo, wait till you no. I'm saying, wait till you see Whitebeard in action. I'm giving you the anticipation aspect.
I'm about to watch it right here on the side.
Whitebeard though. Yeah, but say like Whitebeard though, bro. I'm telling you, like when it comes like White Piece, One Piece has the characters in One Piece, bro. Like another thing that people don't notice, or not people, but I guess may not be as noticed, is like the characters in One Piece. If they are relevant, even if like a little bit, like even if it's like a joke kind of scene, like a parody, a little bit, like they're back. They will be back later, and then like their role may change, or it still may be the same, but it's like you don't meet people in One Piece for no reason.
Oh and I noticed that when like dudes started showing up from the beginning, I'm like, bro, didn't they kill him, or like didn't he like? So I'm just like, yo, anybody could show up at this point, and the thing is, they're always going to get stronger, and I think that's the thing is like, I'm excited to see it, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, and I'm like not even trying to like hype it up. Like if you enjoy anime and a storytelling aspect of like everything, like One Piece is that anime. Like it is that anime even beyond Naruto, even beyond Bleach, even beyond My Hero, even beyond Attack. Because Attack on Titan was like fucking sorry. Oh, it's
no, you're good.
It's like French Revolution, like American Revolution type animes. Attack on Titan is like, oh, bet, say no more. We uprisings, you know what I mean? And I'm like, we respect that, we love that. But One Piece is like all of that and then some. it's like, hey, like I'm telling you, it's episodes in One Piece. Shamefully, will admit, not really, but like I've teared up. Like I've literally been like, oh, what, like.
Well, that's the
like,
thing too. Like with certain anime, is like, bro, like, and I'm eventually pull up that. I don't know if we can show it, but I'll have to link it one of these days. But like when Toonami used to do the stories, like where like
the trailers,
the trailers and stuff, bro. Like that was like you come home from school like a long day.
Outlaw Star,
you're like, yo, I can be whatever I want to be. Yo, like that used to hit, like,
like Toonami and his stuff though. Yo, because y'all talked about it before, and that made me. Because I was talking about it, like the evolution of Toonami, and it's like y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, like Tom used to evolve. Like he started out as a little short, like the like the little short fat like machine. And he had like the little helmet, and he was like he actually drew him with a belly.
Yeah,
and then like
beer gut, like the pot belly. And you was like, yo, this dude is kind of like, at first you're like, oh, this dude's kind of like, yeah, whatever. No, whatever. And then they changed him and you're like,
yo, they changed his voice too. They was like, cause he used to go ahead like that high pitch. Like you remember like the Ghost of Destiny, like Destiny 1? Yeah, he had like that kind of voice. And then he kind of like deepened. He became like a man. He was like, and then he was like, growing up with us. Like
exactly. And then like his tech got better, his ship upgraded. Like bruh, like, and you were just like, oh, another event's coming. Like, what's about to happen now? Like,
I'm here for it.
Toonami was a show in its own. Like, because like every couple months, like it'd be like, hey, we're about to drop a new lineup. We're about to hit a new planet. We about to.
They have a whole scene. I'm telling you, they like go in and they be like, "Here's like a 15-minute arc of Toonami. Here's like the evolution." You're like, they literally showed Tom breaking down and then getting built back up. Bro. And like he's on the ship and he just, I'm like, what's like, what is that?
Remember when they used to do game reviews too? So like Budokai 3. We'll get on some gaming. Bruh.
Yeah.
You know, you go stick a pin in that one. You definitely got to stick a pin in that one, bro. Because I'm telling you, I can go right now and pull out all three. Like I would never let those games go. So
I'm gonna chime in with Deverick. I'm gonna chime in. So like, I'm totally a One Piece fan as well, but as Will was saying, I would definitely not use it as an intro anime. Because it kind of speaks into what you were mentioning. It kind of speaks into what you were mentioning, where back in the day, anime was kind of a thing in and of itself. Like it wasn't appreciated, it wasn't mainstream. And in the previous podcast, like me and Will were talking about, like, you know, we had Ghost in the Shell, we had a lot of these animes on Adult Swim that were really good looking back at it, but at the time when we were younger, it was kind of like a lot of stuff was over our heads. It wasn't really like grabbing or whatever. But now you see a shift where if it has to be like My Hero Academia or
it has to Black be trendy, Clover, where
like, everything has to be like action from like day one. And it also goes to another point I want to talk about. Why is there so much One Piece hate? Like everybody,
it's just because the amount of episodes, bro.
It's so long.
It's like a band.
It's just like when somebody's like, "Hey, you start One Piece."
It's anxiety. It's anxiety. People have anxiety looking at One Piece. They're like 900.
Like if you get to that point, you know how much time you've not wasted but spent on this show, bro. Like think about 900 hours, bro. Like I think I have
times 20.
Hold on, let me see. Because Destiny.
But think about all the other animes you watch, like.
Look, I have 324 episodes or 324 hours in Destiny, and I felt disgusting just thinking about that, bro. Because I know there was a lot of days that I was just like 9-hour Destiny grinds, like just 6 hours just in a raid, like.
Bro, I'm telling you though, Destiny,
bro,
it'll do that to you. It'll do that to you.
That's a lifetime. So I will say it can be on the list as far as like, yo, when you finally ascended to like. You can sit through an anime and you want to really like get into it, like.
But no, so I'll say how you should look at One Piece. Like, think of One Piece like a good book, and that feeling
it is a good book.
Like
excellent book.
No, it's like what are those?
The manga?
No, like they have the sitcoms or the TV shows that like go on forever.
Yeah, like
the soap operas.
Yeah, soap operas. Like that's essentially how One Piece is now. Like
Kind of, but it's going to end though, and that's what kind of keeps everybody who's been watching this long invested. It's like with Naruto, where you're like you stood around for those first 600 episodes, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna end it, so we're gonna end it on Shippuden." And you're like, "Oh, Shippuden is the end," and so I feel like watching Shippuden before it released, as it did, it kind of created this like, when is the end going to be? You know, like that anticipation. I'm not going to
cap. Like, I'm not really impressed with like how Naruto Shippuden.
I haven't even finished it yet. Then don't worry, you ain't gotta like. Yeah, I like the Tsukiyomi. I was like, all right, okay. I don't care about fucking Tenten's backstory. I don't like. Why do I care about Tenten's back? Like, why are you showing me this?
Even though
I'm
she's
good.
more useful than Sakura, but still. Like...
That's big. Put a pin in that one. You go.
All right. So
put a pin in that one.
So, all right, Kamar or Pop, what's your number one, or not even your number one?
Wait, hold on, because I didn't say my number one. So my number one, generally, it'll be quick, and I'll go on a direct, so it won't take up too much time. My number one, get people hooked on anime is Claymore. Yeah, y'all probably ain't even seen it, but I've
seen it. I've seen it.
You seen Claymore? All 26?
Yeah, of course I did. I
love you.
I've heard of it.
Like, Claymore is like, when you want to see like how chaotic anime can be, watch Claymore. Like, Claymore, I suggest Claymore to everybody who's getting into anime, because like people, like I said, that attention span, which kind of we all lack, that anxiety, that like, you know what I mean, like all that kind of shit that like our generation exists in. Like, Claymore is like, it's gonna punch you in the face, it's gonna yank on your heart, and it's gonna punch you in the face harder, but in a good way. It's gonna be like a bop, like, because it's intense. I promise you. The ending episodes and everything, like it doesn't stop after episode 6. It does not stop. Like, it is on site, on go the whole time from 6 to 26. You got 20 episodes of absolutely fire, and even the first 6 episodes, it's still stuff. They just build up the story in those first 6 episodes. After that 6th episode, nah, like you are in it. You are there for it. Like,
anime like that, where it's just like after a certain episode, it's just like, oh, it's hit.
Gurren Lagann
is here.
Gurren Lagann is another one.
So
like my top anime in general to like introduce to somebody, I think it would be probably Death Note. I'd say Death Note.
I hate
reason
that
being
it's way too. Go ahead. No, you go. You say it first, and then I'll give my opposite opinion.
So the reason why I say
he looked like he's about to square up. He was like, he said, "What? Yo, hold up. Let me sit up, bro.
So the reason why I say Death Note is because I'm thinking of like all different type of people. So some people want action. It has action. Some people might be coming from a mindset where it's like, oh, I don't really want to watch cartoons or whatever, but they usually watch soap operas and dramas and stuff like that. Death Note has that. It has the thriller, the psychology, the psychological aspect of it. It has like a lot of parts of it.
Yeah.
Because some people don't like gory stuff. Some people don't like different type of stuff. So I think it's a decent mix of everything, in my opinion. Just for the sake of introducing, it's not my top anime, but it's just for introducing somebody.
Graham got 2 already down, so like that's your one.
No. One Piece was just spoken out there. Like, One Piece is my favorite. Like, not my top one to get somebody in. I'm not gonna be like, hey, yo, you just started watching anime? Watch One Piece. Like, that's like,
I would do that.
Yeah.
We got Claymore and Death Note.
What's
Death
yours?
Note for me,
What's
I mean,
yours?
I can agree with that. Just to touch bases on yours, like it's a good anime. It's a good, like, because like I said before, like that's how I got my wife into it. Like, she was like really hooked on Death Note. My number one, and this is recently changed because before.
Actually, real quick, because I realized the touch on Death Note thing. Like, Death Note, it may be too psychological and political, but I guess when you count on like TV drama, that's why I think I kind of stopped, because the way you explained it was like, if you watching TV for that drama aspect, Death Note I think would be the one.
Exactly.
Like,
so
I can see that one. But I know I got into Death Note, and I guess I was one of those kids who was like, I need somebody punching somebody in the face.
Yeah,
Like,
Death Note is
immediately,
definitely
yeah, like
it's a slower, but it's a more suspenseful. Like it'll have you on your seat, but it's not like action.
It's not action. It's not
Yeah.
like My Hero or Dragon Ball Z or stuff like that.
And I think that's what people, when they going into anime, like not everybody. I think some people go into anime with an open mind. I think some people go into anime with like the Dragon Ball Z aspect. I think it's like depending on who you are going into One Piece would like determine what would be in an anime that would get you there. You know what I mean? Like Death Note is, I think, a specific kind of person. Like even Claymore is a specific kind of person. Yeah,
but, I mean, but everybody has their own anime tastes and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I mean, but it's top 5 though, so we can kind of like expound on it and kind of go in from there.
So what we'll do is our top 5s, and then we'll get feedback from other people and see like maybe we'll have a showdown where we just build a bracket and then knock it down to the best animes. I mean, I don't think it's ever gonna be like an official list. Like if we could all agree on like, that was one of the better, it'll just be like it was a good anime, but I don't think everybody can agree on like, this one anime is the best anime ever made. Like it's just kind of hard because they're all different in aspects. But with that being said,
yes.
I'm
curious now. I want to see what yours is.
It recently changed because I was just so taken by it. But Iron Blood, Orphan, Gundam, bro.
I don't even think I've seen that. I ain't gonna promise you.
What?
I got nothing to say on it. I never seen
this right now. Let's just
no. Wait, no, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Hold on.
Watch all 26 episodes right now, like, bro. Like,
so
hold on. What's the name?
Gundam Iron Blood Orphan.
Ooh, Gundam, I love Gundam. Don't get me wrong.
Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron Blooded Orphans.
All right, hold up.
Bruh, you know what?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm not even.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
That gets its own episode, to be honest.
It's the 4th pick. Shit!
Truthfully, my favorite.
Real quick, like this look gritty.
Oh yeah, it is. It's so if you like Gundam Wing, you're gonna love that one. Like
word.
Period.
All right.
Period.
Say no more. Gundam Wing was like that was my.
So that was like my original. Like, if I'm gonna get anybody in like anime, like Gundam would be like a starter. Like you had the 5 different characters. They were all unique in their own ways. I mean, it might not be for everybody, but it's like my top 5 if we're going off the top 5 list. I mean,
even though this picture right here, this is my new computer background,
bro.
Like, hold up, I'm gonna show. I can't. I don't know if I can show you,
bro.
But like
that.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
All right. So the reason why that Gundam is so good is the story was amazing. Even though the way it ended, I'm not necessarily happy with. It's not like a bad ending. It's not a bad ending at all.
It's not.
Just, if I shrink it, I can shrink it.
It's just like the way that it ended, I was kind of like, there really was no other way to end it, if we're being honest. Like, no, like as much as I loved and hated the ending.
All right, so now hear me out when you say that. You've seen Gurren Lagann, right?
I haven't seen Gurren Lagann actually.
I haven't seen
Gurren. I need to watch that.
Oh my
God! I'm messing up.
You're gonna have to make a list, and then.
No, I'm telling you, like, you ain't seen Gurren Lagann.
Nah, I've heard of it a lot.
Lagann is going to mess you up. It is going to mess you up. I'm telling you. Like, if you really get invested and involved in anime, Gurren Lagann will mess you up. But I ain't gonna speak on it too much right now because I don't want to like interrupt. But like, Gurren Lagann is.
Oh, and it's about mobile. Like, I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's going to hit you hard.
Guys. Hey, I rescind my choice. I rescind my.
No. So we got 5 choices. We got 5 choices. That was one of your choices.
I rescind the Death Note from reeling people in. The anime that I would use to reel people into anime is Samurai Champloo, hands down. Can't believe I forgot about that.
Samurai Champloo?
Yeah. Samurai Champloo.
Why Samurai Champloo?
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo is too casual to get people in.
Exactly. I mean, if that's the case, you might as well tell them to watch Samurai Jack. Like,
no. Exactly.
Do that.
It's too casual.
Yeah. No. So
anytime I think about anime, Japanese culture, it's based on history, so they have the history aspect. It's the animation is amazing, the soundtrack is amazing. Rest in peace, Nujabes. Everything about it, like
100%.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
100%. Like I'm not. I
No,
don't
like,
get me
I
wrong.
love the show, but
Yeah, Aurorian Dance.
like,
That song came from that show. Like, and that's how I actually found New Jabes. Oh no, sorry, New Jabes. Yeah, 'cause I think the J is like Spanish. Like I think that's what
New Jabes?
doing it. Yeah, New Habe. Like I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
just saying,
I'm not sure,
it
but
ain't
I'm thinking.
it ain't no simple and clean. It ain't no simple and clean.
Oh, don't do
You know
that.
what?
Like, hold up.
You know, you got,
Hey, wait, watch this. Hold up. No, like real shit. Watch this. Hold up. How do I do it? Where's the share screen button? How do I get back to the call? Like, I can't make it big again.
It's at the
Oh,
bottom.
that's what she said.
Man.
To exit minimize video. Hold on. Wait. I don't want to click exit and then they kick me out of the call. Like, hold up.
Nah,
Bro, you're gonna
it should
get
be at
kicked
the
out.
bottom.
Okay, there we go. All right, hold up. Watch this. Wait, host is it? Oh, you disabled participant. Like, let me
you gotta-
screen share real quick. Yeah.
Ella, move. My dog is like in between my lap. Move. Go.
Can you enable screen sharing? I'm
I'm
gonna show you on my computer background.
Yo, it's
You
about
put
to
all my
be-
absent and put all
about
my
to be
absents in
done.
one folder real quick. Hold up.
Yo,
Nah, I'm
click
kidding. It's
P
not
real
that
quick.
bad. It's really not that bad. But yeah, it's,
Click P or S or X. Let me see your search bar.
oh, it just copied them, so I can't do it anyway.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Y'all about to see every game.
When we do
play,
the edit,
and-
we'll just send me whatever you're
Yeah.
talking
I don't have like it's not like nothing bad. It's just like everything I have on my like. Oh my god! Sorry, there we go. I just have like everything that's kind of like what I do. It's like oh my.
Yeah,
Here we
my
go.
desktop
One
is
sec.
pretty much.
So, Graham, what's your top 5 overall? We already know what's number 1.
Here we go. You asked me. Hold up. All right, let me show my background real quick. Oh, just because it's simple and clean, because like I gotta.
Oh, it's Sora. It's Sora Reaping.
Nah, you ain't gonna. Well, yeah, I'm part of Sora, but
I don't know. I mean, we're definitely gonna have to do a.
I can. Wait. Maybe I can. Oh, actually, what the fuck? I got a whole second monitor. What the fuck am I doing? Hold up.
Ooh.
Hopefully, it'll show it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that in the
Yeah.
beginning of the stream. Yeah.
There you go. I don't know if you remember this scene. Kind of like he's sitting
Yeah.
on top of the building.
That
Yeah.
was from the second one, right?
Yeah. And then 358 over 2 days or whatever.
Yeah, so when we do,
But they were both in the second one though. Like they both
Yeah.
were in it. Like,
so the second one, is
Axel and Roxy.
good. But we'll do that on another time. We got to do a
Hey,
whole
another
episode
time.
on Kingdom Hearts because one, it's just like after the reviews from 3 and what happened and all that stuff. Like I just feel like it needs to be talked about. I mean, it's probably already been talked about, but I know there's a lot of. I haven't even played the third one just because I've heard
Yeah, me either. I
how
haven't
bad it
played.
is. Like I'm just like
Yo,
like.
bad. That
Yeah.
makes you triggering me right now.
And that's the
Yo,
thing is
unpopular-
like I'd rather
unpopular-
just remember
unpopular
how it
opinion.
is.
Oh,
Unpopular
you triggered.
opinion, I haven't played any of the main ones. I've only played Chain of Memories. So
But don't get me wrong, like Chain of Memories actually is one of the better ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
low key just played. the
Sadly
second one.
enough, like the Game Boy Advance DS ones are the better ones. Like 1 and 2,
No,
of course.
Wait, the PSP version, Birth by Sleep.
We'll say handhelds. Handheld
Okay.
ones were relevant.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they were like
Handheld.
after 1 and 2, like 2.8.
2 is
And I'm
fire.
giving it. Oh well, yeah, two is the goal. Like that.
Like that ending
that-
scene with all
Not
the
even
rape?
that. Like
No,
when
that
you
was,
fought 1,000 Heartless and they counted it. They literally counted it. I was like, say
Bruh.
no more.
I
Like
mean,
save
also
file.
you fought Sephiroth at like level 25, and he was
When that was
level
the
80,
first one,
what?
only the first one you fight Sephiroth.
No, that was the second one, right?
No, it's first one, and you
What?
fight him after you beat the game in Hercules.
yeah.
The
I was not
Coliseum.
ready
Yeah.
for that. I didn't know. So when I
Nobody
started
was.
playing it,
Nobody was ready.
I didn't
We
know
all-
it was an RPG. Like I straight up was like, "Oh, I beat the game, bruh, you were level." I was like max level, probably 35. Sephiroth was level 80. He was one
What?
shot of me, bruh.
He won. He won. Like I had. So think about it. I hunted like Kingdom Hearts 1 was the first game I ever 100%. The first game I had to like the fucking the guide, the book, strategy
back
guide.
in the
Yeah, there you
day.
go. Yeah, I had the strategy guide, which was like this thick. Like I had, and I'm sitting there like Where's every
Where's
Dalmatian
material?
Yeah,
like,
where's every Dalmatian? Like, all right, bet, got it.
So
yeah, and like the ultimate Keyblade, you had to get every Dalmatian, all these materials, and you had to find them in a certain way. And I'm like, bet. So I got the ultimate Keyblade because I beat the game first, and I fought Sephiroth at the end, and I was like, this isn't fair because I played Final Fantasy VII before that, so I'm like, oh, fight Sephiroth? Bet, I'm here for it.
Bro, bully,
like, spank,
straight bully,
spank.
bully.
Not even fair.
Like,
not even fair.
He's literally like a bully in that game, bro. Like
the music, like everything, it's just like you.
What are you?
You're
doing
gonna
here?
lose.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be here, bro. You're not like. You, today, you found the right one, bro. Literally 2 hours fighting this man, trying not to get one shot at, bro. And the worst part was like when you got him like half health, his moveset changed, bro. What is this?
It's like you thought you was good at Kingdom Hearts. Let me show you why you're not. Like, let me show you why you're not good at Kingdom Hearts.
If you could beat
show you,
Sephiroth,
like
nobody else was a challenge, bro. Like straight up, going into two after you beat Sephiroth, easy.
Yo, if you beat Sephiroth, like get married.
Yeah.
Beyond anyone else's, like because you sat there for hours and you sat there flipping and rolling because he attacks literally random. He'd just be like, you see him because he starts out and he was like, say something.
Teleported, bro.
He does some, he goes like,
he had this like flash, and it didn't have like it didn't have a meter or anything. It was just like, and then all of a sudden you're just like, bro, it's that split second you had to dodge like immediately, like, bro, and he just like looked back at you, like I swear he looked back at you, was like, all right.
Yo, he throw that sword down like that like getting your blood off his sword, like get the shit off. I was like, am I worthless? It's like you questioned everything. I'm telling you, like Kingdom Hearts fighting Sephiroth, the first time I beat the game was like,
bro, life changing.
I was like, what am I playing for? Why did I even play the whole game? Why did I get to this level? Why did I do anything I did in this whole game that I can't beat?
Playing Dark Souls like all at one time, like every.
Yeah, I don't play Dark Souls. I'm never gonna play Dark Souls.
I beat Sephiroth. I don't need to play Dark Souls. I beat Sephiroth, bro.
You beat Sephiroth.
Like,
you got stream. I'm challenging you now. I'm just a stream challenge.
Yeah, you gotta
beat Sephiroth.
So you have to play Kingdom Hearts. I'll buy the game for you. I don't care. You literally have to.
Jeez, these guys.
It's that serious, bro. It's that serious.
Yo, you beat Sephiroth? Like I'm telling you, like I will respect you. Yeah, no matter what. You could be like, fuck your family. I'm like, if you beat Sephiroth, though. It's
like,
okay.
bro, that's a level of respect.
Yeah, like damn, you cannot.
We gotta act the black delegates, the like council, like what's the black council, the gaming council, like, bro, like, hey, if you beat Sephiroth, like, what level of respect do you get? Oh,
that's like OG levels. Like,
yo, come right in, sir. Like, come right in. Like, yo,
king of the world. Like, and it's like very. I promise you, I feel like it should have been. I wish it came out in a time of achievements. So it'd be like one of those things where somebody like,
low key,
you beat Sephiroth, and it's like,
it might be.
And the new one, yeah. But like if you beat him in the past, like we were kids, and we had that level of crackhead dedication. You know what I mean? We could like donate. Yeah,
I did turn my PlayStation off, bro. Like I was in the middle of fights, bro. Like, oh, I gotta go to school. Come back. Hope my mom didn't turn off the PlayStation, bro. Hope my mom didn't turn off the PlayStation, bro.
Oh, bro. You know what game I did that for? Like. Hear me out. I hope y'all played it. What game I did that for? Legend of the Dragon.
Nope, never played it.
Oh my god! Like y'all, like if you like RPGs, it's for this long. It's like it's on PlayStation. I'm telling you, like it was like one of those OG PlayStation games, and I didn't have a memory card. Like I was like, I would wake up.
A memory card, bro. Like. Our parents
was rich
back in the day, bro.
Yeah, they were like, we got you the system.
Yeah, like $30 more, bro, or else I'm gonna run up the power bill, bro. Like, I ain't turning this thing off. Man,
yo, they thought about like the NES days where it was like, you die, it's over.
Bro. Like them things were beasts, bro. Because I know we're not the only ones who left them mother like.
No, we could
left them things going for weeks, bro. Weeks, like. That thing I
would literally leave it on and kind of cover the light and then turn my TV off.
Like your mom be like, "Hey, you better not be in there playing that game in the middle of the night." I'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm in the middle of a Sephiroth fight, bro." Like, nah, don't even come. I swear I'm not playing it. Like, but you would be, bro. Like,
yo, I would cover that light, like don't see it. Bro. Like I wake up in the morning, so like I used to play games in my living. All right. A little bit about my past. I was only allowed to play the games on the weekends, like Monday through Thursday. and Friday morning, I guess, like my parents was like, well, father was like, no games. That my grandmother, same thing, no games. Monday, the weekday when you in school, no games. Homework, studies. You can go outside, you can play with your friends, but you ain't playing no games.
Yep.
On the weekends, I would go crackhead level. Like Friday when I got out of school, it was like, bet, fuck everybody. And I'm just sitting there like no 64 up. Like, well, actually NES is when I started, but like when I was living with her, it was like Nintendo 64 was it.
Yeah.
But so my father, same thing. Legend of Dragoon came out when I came out. My friend introduced me to it, and I'm playing, and like I was like, oh, what? Like I literally, Legend of Dragoon made me go out and get the money to buy a memory card because it was like, there's no way I cannot beat
because those
this.
games were like, they literally were like, you had to save those. Like there was no.
Yeah, you had to save those.
It's
the funny
4
thing
discs
is-
long. I'm not beating that in
yeah.
a day, but I would beat the first disc in a day every time, and I would progress into the second disc more and more and more and more until I got that memory card. I'm telling you, like I would. You ask my brother, I would sit there on crackhead levels, like wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, like turn it on,
That
and
would have
that's
actually
all
probably
I'm doing
been a
for the
really
day.
good remake, man. Like,
You
Yeah,
wait, Legend of
yeah,
Dragoon?
actually.
Yo,
Yeah.
when I tell you, it is my like. So I have every Final Fantasy first off, like except for the online ones in 13. 'Cause 13 doesn't count.
which
I
is
have-
coming out.
Yeah, I have 1 to 15, like all of them, hard copy. Like
Oh no.
except for no, actually wait, not 3. I don't have 3 hard copies, but
They're
I
hard
have
copy.
Well,
one.
why didn't you get
Tactics.
them when you were in Japan?
I do have a hard copy of Tactics. Like
Or
Man,
no,
I
they
sold
were
mine.
region
I'm
locked
mad.
back in there.
you said, what?
They said they were region locked back then. I was gonna say, why didn't you get it in Japan? But all the games are region locked.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. No, I could have got 3 is the one that you can't get. Like, well, not say can't get in America, you really can't find that easily
Yeah.
hard copy. But I have 1 and 2. It's like Dawn of Origins. So 3 is the Ghost. 4 is actually Japanese 2. So I have a friend. Oh my! I need to fucking hit him up and make sense. I'm quick because I thought about it. Like 2 is like Super Nintendo, and that's actually the first one that got me into Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 2 in Japan. I don't know how that numbering system came up and how it differentiates. Like I think they just avoided 1 and 2 totally in Japan. They were like, we can call it something else. And then 2 and 3.
Well, that was that was
3
a
and
big
4.
thing too. Is like Japan
Yeah.
had like what
Different
Pokemon was
naming
like
system.
Pocket Monsters.
Pocket
Yeah.
Monsters. Yeah.
Yeah, Pocket Monsters. It was
Yeah.
Pokemon Green and Red.
yeah.
And we had Blue and Red.
Blue and red and yellow.
Yeah. And then Yellow came out, which I think Yellow was like green mixed with everything else.
Yeah, yellow was still
Yeah.
the best.
Yellow was my first
Yeah.
one actually.
Yeah.
Yellow was my first game. That's why like I don't know. I can't like Yellow is like that is
Played-
my heart.
mine's was
Like
Blue.
I like
Mine was
having
Red.
Pikachu follow. I couldn't even play Blue and Red because like having Pikachu follow me around was just like
I think
that made the whole game for me.
yellow
I'm not
was
even kidding.
super hyped at the time, and I just could not get it. Like my mom, my grandfather were not buying me a new Pokemon game, and I
makes
wasn't
sense,
even
yeah.
playing my Pokemon. I was playing somebody else's Game Boy, and I
Yeah.
was like, bro, like let me just play it. Like, and I just play whenever he wasn't playing, so it was like one
Yeah.
of those like shared things. But then I got to high school, and I got a GBA. So, but in GBA days, I was on Advance Wars, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I was about to say if you ain't say Fire Emblem, I'd have
Oh,
lost
yeah.
the
No,
track,
no,
bruh.
straight up,
Like,
Bro, I'm waiting for
Everybody plays
Nintendo
Fire
to
Emblem.
drop these like prices. I'm trying to play the new Fire Emblem, bro. I'm like, bro,
I
like,
just straight up bought them all. Like I was like,
Yeah.
nope.
I mean,
I play SL.
$60, Nintendo. Like, yo, the game is 3
It's
years
60?
old.
It's
Yeah.
60.
Still, bro. They
Whoa.
still selling Zelda, like the new Zelda in the eShop for $60. Like,
Whoa.
Yeah, they didn't play around, man. They
But
don't
like,
Nintendo
play
does
around.
not discount games, bro. You
they don't believe in that. They do not believe in that. They
At
may give
all.
you like a couple dollars, or hey, you can use the points you use.
It's like, yo, it's
to buy this other
$60,
game.
but we'll let you get it for 54. Actually, 56.25. 56.
With taxes, with taxes, yeah, with taxes.
Yeah, you still gotta pay them taxes though. Like, bro, like, come on, bro.
Yo,
$56
I'm not. You not lying. You not lying. I'm telling you, like, I was like, so as a kid growing up buying Game Boy Advance games, because they were like cheaper than like AAA game, triple AAA games. Like, so I was like, I had a handheld. I was like, bet, say no more. I got the SP. You know what I mean? I was like, bet. Fucking.
I still had the light on top of my Advance.
Little squiggly light.
Bro.
Yeah,
That was a come up,
yeah.
bro. And
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
you got SP. So a dude got an SP, and he's like, "Yo, I got the light for the Advance." I was like, "Bet, bro. Like, let me get that."
Yo, I didn't even know that it existed until I got the SP. We said the Advance, and he's like, I was like, "Yo, how do you play without a backlight?" Like, he's like, "Watch."
Yeah.
Like, hooked it. I was like,
and you could play the advanced games on the SP, bro. Like, bro, the SP, low key, I might pick up one, bro. Like,
yo, SP, mine, at least to the best of my knowledge, is still at my aunt's house, and I really need to go back and grab that. Go back to Baltimore, like, oh, sorry, where I'm from. Edit that one out.
Yeah.
If I go back to where I'm from, like, I'm picking up my SP. I literally marked it because I had this tack one time, and I cut a square into the top of it, like all the way down each side. So I knew, because me and my cousin had one. I was like, I need a way to figure out which one is mine. So when I'm leaving, I'm grabbing it because it has to come with.
Real quick. For $40, you can get all the Pokemon games on SP.
What?
Ruby,
All?
Emerald, Fire Red, Sapphire, and Leaf Green.
Oh, not the first three.
Four. Fire Red and Leaf Green are essentially like yellow.
Pretty much, yeah, you're right.
Red.
But they have yellow mechanics though. That's what makes me mad.
Yeah.
Not mad, but like.
And then they have Sapphire version. I don't think I've played that. No.
It's the same as Ruby.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Yeah, so it was like Ruby and Sapphire. So yeah, Groudon and then.
Kyogre.
Yeah, there you go. I played Ruby. That's why I know Groudon. Like, I didn't play the Sapphire version. So like my friend back in middle school, the only reason why I got to play those two, he had both, and he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to like trade Pokemon between the two. You trying to play?" I got Ruby, and I was like, "Yeah, bet." And I put 340 hours in it.
Yeah.
Like, all my Pokemon was level 100. That's the first game I ever had all my Pokemon get to level 100.
Oh yeah, that was a grind, bro. That was back when
you just fought the Elite Four over and over and over and over again. Like, you literally was just like experience share, fucking gave it to the Pokemon you're trying to train.
But then after that, it was like, bro, once you hit like level 80, like 80 to 90 and 100, like those are like,
no, it's definitely grinding. You are grinding.
Like, but you were blowing through the Pokemon League in like 5 minutes minus the talking.
He's like, what? You one shot in all that Pokemon.
Like, boom, 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 boom. Like, get out of my way. Where's Lance at, bro? Like, get out of here. Like,
yeah, Blaziken. No, Lance though. The Dragon types. They like
always, bro. Low key, I was playing the new Pokemon. Bro, I got to the Pokemon champion. Like, his Pokemon were strong, bro. Like, I had to like actually strategize. Like,
you remember fighting Red in the cave?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I was like, this ain't fair. Yeah, like this ain't fair. Like, what is like? What is it?
Like, oh, you beat
the
Pokemon. Like, I beat Sephiroth too. Like, yo, for real though. Like, that's like Ash sitting out there is the equivalent of Sephiroth in the end of Kingdom Hearts, bro. Like,
this man waiting in the cave, like, I know he about to come here. I know he about to come here. Like, his Pokemon next to him. They all meditating with him. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I beat the Pokemon League. I beat Gary for the final time. I'm like, I'm the champion. He's like, oh, you thought you... He's like, wait, this isn't my final form. And he's like, you go into the cave and it's like, bop. And I'm like, wait, I'm here for Mewtwo. Wait a minute. Like, hold up. And he's like, oh, no.
You real life thought you was about to catch a legendary Pokemon. You just got your hands.
Like,
oh,
yeah.
You found the right one, bro. Like, you found me. If you was looking, you found out, bro. Like, straight up. Like,
you got to catch a Pokemon. No, you about to catch his head.
Yeah, for real. It's like, oh, that's dope.
It's like fight back. It's like, I'm trying.
Real, though, like that. Like,
he ran through me. I was like level 50s, like 60s. Like my first Pokemon started like 60. Oh, yeah. Like everybody else like between 50 and 60. Like
Pokemons
80, bro. History, 80. He started at 80. I was like,
we
what?
We 65, bro. We wasn't even close to hitting 80, bro. You couldn't even fight people that even had Pokemon close to that, bro. Even the Pokemon in the cave he was in were like 75, bro. Like, I was like, yo, like I'm getting to him and my Pokemon are dying. Like, bro. Like, yo, send me straight back to the Pokemon Center, bro.
I got a lot of revives and potions. It's all good. It's all good. I'm like in that cave struggling.
And then that's the worst part. Is like, then you gotta go catch like actual Mewtwo after that.
Bro, That
Yeah.
Mewtwo. I'm stubborn because they give you 4 legendary Pokemon to catch, not including Mew if you don't know. So you got Articuno, Moltres, and you're like, you gotta pick one, Master Ball. And I'm like,
you would not go into Pokeball, bro. Like Zapdos.
No, for me it was Moltres. It was Moltres for me was the hardest Pokemon, I think. Even beyond like Mewtwo. Like that's what's like, I'm telling you, Moltres for me was like I'm like sleep.
Bro.
Like I'm telling you, like I put her to sleep so many times, and I don't care what you say. Moltres is a girl. Like the way her hair looked, the way she was like all elegant, like Moltres is a woman for me forever.
Like, could be
like
a dude is Zapdos.
Zapdos,
and even then, I'm
exactly. Zapdos was aggressive. He looked aggressive. He looked like I'm like,
bruh.
Give me your money.
You got him, he was super weak, bro, and I was salty. Bruh, he was weak.
You're not lying. You're not lying. No. Like that. Like you are not lying.
Getting
like
slapped
I'm
up by
telling
like Clefairies and stuff. Like, bruh, come on, bro. Jigglypuff was giving them hands.
Yo, like Zapdos. Yeah, Zapdos is like, cause I know I love Thunder types. Like Thunder types as my like Jolteon, Pikachu, Raichu.
Yeah.
Like fuck every game I've played, I've always like one of my main like in my party is
but mine's is always fire types like Arcanine, like Charizard for sure. Like I always had. I mean, I have a love for like.
No, you're not wrong. Because I had Charizard too. Yeah.
I mean, but
I got
just
you.
not. You're just not versatile enough, bro. Like,
but no, you got people who pick like Bulbasaur and Squirtle and be like, "Those are mine. Why would you pick anything else?" And I'm like, hey, let's think about Pokemon. It's like you have your personal kind of picks. Like, oh, you kind of blur.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
No, that's fine. It's because my camera's focus.
Oh, you blurry. Probably the focus is off.
Okay. But yeah, so it's like you have like I feel like Pokemon is like you have your types, and those first 3 kind of determine who you're gonna be. And I ended up playing Yellow, I didn't even have really those that had Pikachu. You know what I mean? But you got all 3, so you had to play them.
Yeah.
Like eventually through the game. That's why I like Yellow because you encountered all 3, like kind of like in the show. You still blur. But like that's why it could be. Maybe change it. Or change your filter. It might be a thing.
We have technical issues.
Yeah.
Better, maybe. Is it like super blurry for y'all?
Yeah. Wait. Is it gonna be a problem if I like smoke or screen? It's gonna be easy. Like if I vape.
We'll just edit this out. Worst case.
All right.
I don't think anybody cares.
Edit it out.
Okay. I mean, I don't think people are gonna be like, "Oh, he vapes." Oh my god! Like,
truthfully, I just feel like we just need to be natural because we're trying to cover up stuff that we do, and then people are like,
"Nah, I'm not like I'm personally like, yeah, I hate that cover up aspect."
Yeah, like that's because it's like, I mean, think about every other group that's doing stuff like they're not filtering nothing, nothing's being filtered, bro.
But some people, they'll be like, this, like off camera, they'll be like,
yeah, it's like. But I mean, and the thing is, we wouldn't even get hit
like,
by fans. We just get hit by people who are like Karens or like them being like, "Oh, you posted a video where you're smoking." It's like,
yeah, and like, let's be honest, this ain't for kids. Like,
nah, not
at all. Like, if it is
these
the kids,
don't even know like the struggles that we went through. Like,
they don't know the struggles. They don't know the struggles.
And the thing is like,
I don't know. Like,
even though the new Pokemon was challenging, I liked it. But we're getting way off topic. We're being honest, like
we did. We went from anime to
we just shot 2 shows, so
yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
So what were we talking about now?
So we're back.
We're talking about top 5 anime.
Top 5 anime.
Kamar, you go first.
I go first. Damn, you put me on the spot.
All right, we gotta be ready for
so top 5 anime off rip. You already know it's One Piece.
All right.
One Piece. Number 2, either Iron Blooded Orphans and Gundam Wing. Those are vying for number 2 spot. And number 3 would be Naruto. Number 4, Code Geass.
Ooh.
And number 5,
hold on.
Death Note.
Yeah,
because
I
say number 4 though, Code Geass.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's That's a special.
That one
like,
is fire, bro. Like,
ooh.
and the thing
super
is,
underrated.
like, yeah, like,
Oh,
a lot of people
no.
put me on that, and I was like, yo, what is this show about? What is it like? Nah, like they didn't even
The
tell
main-
me
no.
that. They didn't spoil.
The main character got it for me.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
It's
one of
how
the most
he flipped
intelligent.
everything, how like everything
Yeah.
turned out. It was just like, all right. And there's a potential second season, like a second arc that they're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
There's a
that.
bunch
So-
of there's a bunch of like mini arcs though
Yeah.
going on in the manga and stuff. So
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
still up in the air. I think they're still trying to figure out like how can we do this now, like because the way it ended was kind of like okay, like but if they go into the direction that they could, it would be like a whole nother world essentially. Like
yeah,
yeah, it
Yeah,
wouldn't
you know what's
be-
crazy about Code Geass is I started at like I watched the last episode before I watched any of it before, and I was
Well,
main character how he was in the last episode was like, oh, what happened in the beginning? I was like, it kind of intrigued me to watch the rest of it. It's
to watch
crazy.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, like, and I realized like movie producers and all that, and show producers do the same thing, but they'll show you the end,
yeah,
and then, like that whole 3 months earlier,
yeah,
like you're like,
exactly,
oh,
yeah.
here we go, like, and that's kind of what it was to me. It was like from the beginning. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, this
So
is
I didn't
crazy.
even think about
Like,
that. Like you can literally watch the end of every anime you want to watch, and then be like, how did we
Kind
get
of.
to this point?
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, yeah. But that's only if it's still like if it's not going, like if it actually.
Yeah,
ended.
like it was, but I wouldn't want to do that. I mean,
But like
for-
even like so Hunter x Hunter,
yeah,
I think if you got to the end and you watch it, you'd be like,
what is going on? Yeah, you'd be like,
yeah. I mean, well, seeing the
Yeah,
kid without an arm,
yeah,
seeing the kid
yeah,
without an arm
yeah.
though might be kind of that might intrigue you. That might intrigue you because like when he landed in the hospital bed, he ain't got the arm because
yeah.
he lost it. But then
Well, if you watch just that part right before he gets revived, then you could be like, truthfully, I just show the part where he fought. What is it? Pito?
Pito,
Yeah, bruh.
The
Like when
cat
he
girl?
transformed. Yeah, when he transformed. Period. Like I'd show that to
Yeah.
anybody and be like, tell me you don't want.
and hands down top 5 anime
Oh,
moments.
yes.
Hands down.
Period.
for
Bro,
sure,
like,
for sure.
there was so
The
much
emotion-
emotion in that.
Yeah,
like,
oh my
like,
god.
like, I was just like, oh, he like, bruh, that shit like broke me because it was just like, yo, he's mad, bruh. Like
That's one of those animes like you low key like Hunter x Hunter made me tear up. I ain't gonna front.
Because,
yeah, like that part.
because
I was
Gon
just
didn't
like,
really get mad like that.
nah, he did.
And then it's like,
yeah,
bruh,
it's like when the nice guy
goosebumps.
turned bad. Like, bruh, I was just
Yeah.
like, when that, bruh, I was like, I felt bad for her at some point. I was like,
Yo, they
I was like,
did that
oh,
though. They
yeah.
drew it that way. They
Yeah, I
drew
was
it
like,
that way. They were
oh,
like,
real
yo,
life,
like, hey, she about to
Yeah,
go through some shit.
and she
You're
already
like-
knew it. 'Cause, like, she knew she was about to take
panicking.
over, bruh.
She was panicking.
She
Like,
was
she's
scared
like,
the whole time. I was like, what is she scared of? Oh shit! No, yo, bro. When he teleported down the hall, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. But
bro,
when
it
they
was.
explained the way that they trigger those powers, I was like, oh, like this might be.
It made sense though. It didn't seem like out of place. It
Nah,
was
nah,
like
nah, nah.
because you knew he was special.
Yeah.
Like, and like you couldn't figure out like what made him like next level until
That's-
like you was like,
That's like where they show like this is his potential. Like
this is his
and-
next
yeah,
level.
yeah,
Like,
this
and then
is, like-
Killua, even Killua was like.
yeah, but he was
Like,
still
bro, like, hold up, like, hey.
he was like, but he
Hey,
was like,
man.
yo, there's no coming back from this. Like, yo, like
And he literally looked at it, he was like, I don't care. Like, he was like, all right,
Yeah,
bet,
he's
we
like,
here for it. Let's go.
yeah,
Just do your
yeah.
thing. Like, you,
but
I'm like,
I mean,
all right,
it
man,
was,
I got you.
yeah, but it was that serious, bro. Like there was no other way they could have did that. Like
Yo.
he had to be the one. He
Hunter,
had-
Hunter, all right. Oh, so actually, do you want to go next for your top 5? Because Hunter,
No,
I'm about to
You
go into
no,
like
go
I'm about
ahead.
to go into
No, we
Hunter,
can
Hunter,
go in on
like
100 because
that's
truth-
top
it's-
3. Like,
I want it to be
Sure.
over. I feel like
So-
it is a good.
so
It is
that's-
a good.
So that's the thing though, like it isn't as structured, it doesn't have as much intricate world building as One Piece, but it still has this
It's
feeling
still
of
a
like
good.
I
Yeah,
want it
the
to go
character,
on.
the
I
character
want to see
attachment, yeah.
truthfully how it ends, and that's kind of like how I base
Mm.
my animes, like top 5. Like I want somebody. So you think somebody new coming into anime, they're not going to want to watch something like One Piece, like we talked, because there has to be an end to it. There has to be. I want if I'm putting you on a top 5, it's because it's complete. Like when you get to the end of it, you're like, all right, now I want to watch something else because I'm done with this.
Exactly.
If you put them on an anime that's just constantly going, they're just gonna be like, why am I doing this? I'm exhausted, bro.
See, I feel like that's a bad mentality to have because it's like when you watching something, even when it comes to like soap operas and the people who watch them, we all know those types. Like it's one of those things where you have something to look forward to every time.
But that's the thing is like with those animes, you can always come back to them. I want to give them something to be like, get your feet wet. Like we're not
exactly.
In that, in that aspect,
But the thing is, most of my top fives are complete. I mean,
okay.
And truthfully, they're all like off of Toonami, to be honest, for the most part, because those are like when you think about your top five, it's like what actually stuck with you in these animes. And even though there's better animes after that, you're still like, I'd watch these animes like 5-6 times
over again.
Just be like, yo, like I fucks with these. Like there's no other way to say it. Like, yo, I hands down, like these are my top five. So I just weirdly, I'll just go with mine. So
we can do that.
So I'm not even gonna put Mobile Suit on there just because
the way you talk about Mobile Suit, bro, you gotta put it on there. Like,
you gotta
put it on there.
I'm
about to watch this whole anime because of you.
Yeah, that's on a whole nother tier list. Like that's just like the lifetime top 5 list. Like if we're talking about top 5s up to now, like that one's like on a whole nother level. But for sure,
I got you.
Gundam Wing, and not even necessarily the show, just the movie, like Endless Waltz. Like I could put somebody on a movie.
That's about to be on it. I'm about to put it on the tab. I'll be out. Like, people suggest it to me. Like,
put a help wanted sign on it.
Yo, I'm telling you, like people tell me animes, I'm like, let me check it out.
There's not a lot of anime. I haven't seen a lot of animes you mentioned too. So like, as you can see, there's a vast.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Cool.
But like, but I love that though. Like, so it's kind of like it makes it so easy to say Endless Waltz.
You can literally go anyway. So Endless Waltz.
I found it. You keep on going. I'm sorry.
What you call it? Zoids. So not the first one, the second one with Liger.
You did not just say Zoids,
bruh. With Liger.
Zoids?
Yes. Zoids.
Liger Zero. Yeah, I get it. Like, trust me, I like. But that's top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. No, wait. Top 5 for noobs.
Yeah. For somebody who I'd be like, I mean, that's still, it holds a place, but like for people like getting into it, like, because I'm trying to do like those two kind of.
No, I understand that. Because I'm like top 5 of like, I'm going to give you some. So I
gotta do like, this is just like a top 5 to get people in it. Like, if we want to get into my top 5, like you got to.
We talk about that. That's enough.
You gotta have some time for these. Like, you gotta be familiar with anime, so you got something to compare it to. Because you can't just jump into the best ones. But
I got you.
So
I'm tracking.
I mean, truthfully, this is kind of hard. I mean, Dragon Ball Z,
classic.
Super, I'd say start with Super because Super was cleaned up. So I could say you could start with Super just to get into the DBZ universe because it's shorter. It's not like you had to have patience for the old one. Even though they redid it with Kai, it was not the same. It wasn't the same. So like, get familiar with the characters and then be like, oh, I want to know the backstory to this.
But I still feel like, don't get me wrong, that is like 3 years earlier kind of deal. Like I get that, but like I feel like start with Kai. You know what I mean? Like the unabridged version. Is it unabridged? Unabridged version? That way, because like
it wasn't the same. Bro.
But
like
no. All right. So think about it. Think about that moment when Goku first went Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Like you can't relive that moment, bro. Like, but that was like 3 episodes. Like you had to. Like,
when you go through that, like that's like a whole like that kind of is with like. Next, take the first moment is when he was fighting Vegeta. That moment was like paramount. Like that was like even like Raditz was like opening it up. Nappa came down, beating everybody up. I ain't gonna ruin it if you've never seen it, but I feel like everybody probably seen it. But Nappa came down, beating everybody up, and then Goku show up, do his thing with Nappa, and then he fight Vegeta. And it's like that fight with Vegeta was so emotional, like it was like so emotionally like driven to the point where this man went grade 8.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and he still fought him. Like it was like Goku just was like fighting uphill. You know what I mean? Like, and then you go from that to like the Frieza saga. Like that's like you gotta go through that trip because Super is so playful and like gaming.
But but I'm saying, but you can jump into Super and be like, okay, this is okay.
No, but,
like
I feel like Super when it comes to representing the series is not it. Like I'm not even kidding. Like we like Dragon Ball Z because of the grittiness, like that raw. Granted, it took forever, but we was there for it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I don't think you can
next
recreate
episode.
that though. Like at this age,
Well,
like,
for us, no.
Yeah,
but for
no,
a person who never seen it before, and especially you ain't gotta wait a week.
But I mean, are you
Or
gonna
a
send them
day?
back to Dragon Ball? Like,
Nah,
Dragon Ball is
it's too
different.
old
Dragon
for
Ball is different. Yeah, Dragon Ball is
It's
different.
not. You gonna let them
No.
watch GT too?
No,
Like-
you got Dragon Ball had a lot of like, all right, so we
Yeah.
can talk about GT.
Yeah.
GT
No,
has a
GT
special
was
place.
fire.
No,
GT
GT
was
has a
fire.
special
Yeah.
place in my heart. I think
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku
Yeah.
is the best version of Goku.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Like
is
I
the
don't even.
best version.
That's why I don't like Super. Like Super Saiyan Blue,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
It's
not
like
the
your
same.
hair turned blue.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you look the same.
And
I
that's
was
the
like,
thing.
nah, like-
I don't like that they never really got back their tails. Like they could have wished back for their tails at any point. Like that's the thing.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah. But like they could have wished back their tails at any point, and they're just like, we don't need them anymore. We're this strong. But it's like your tails are what
Exactly.
amplified your ability. So like, what would you, if you want to reach greatness, wouldn't that mean like having your tails like
Having a tail, like, I don't know.
I mean, of course, and then this thing is too is like they can control the Great Ape because they've surpassed the power. Like essentially, once you reach Super Saiyan 2, I assume you can control Great Ape because Vegeta broke the mind control from Babidi.
Well, no, he
So-
wasn't even. No, he wasn't even Super Saiyan 2 when he controlling Great Ape. He was controlling Great Ape, normal form.
Well, that's
He
what
was
I'm
talking.
saying. Like,
yeah.
at Super
was-
Saiyan
yeah.
2, it shouldn't even be a problem. So like, their
Oh, I get you. Yeah,
their power level should be so high now that it's like, who cares about the Great Ape form? Like, but maybe that's something that they're gonna bring back later on, like when Yami.
I think they let that die though. Like that's the
Ah,
thing.
it's
Like
trash,
no,
bro.
like you watch the
they're
manga.
Saiyans.
Watch the manga, or like read the manga. Like
Yeah.
they never
Watch the
like it
manga.
never comes back. I'm sorry, I watch Naruto on YouTube, but I got you. But
Yeah, I
no,
get
it's
it.
like they
But,
never.
I mean,
they
that's-
just let that die.
Yeah, I
They
know.
let it, like,
But I don't get
it's
why.
sad.
Like it was like a piece
I-
of them. Like
Exactly.
Vegeta like was like super proud of his tail and everything. Like they were proud saying race, but it's like, yo, you don't want your tail. Like, I mean, unless they look at it as like, oh, that's when we were primitive. That's when we were monkeys. Like we kind of.
And that's what they look at it as. So
Yeah, but it's still like, I mean, it's like if losing your tail takes a whole aspect of your abilities away. I feel like kind of what you were saying is like what makes Saiyans is your ability to fight
Yeah.
and get stronger as you
but
fight.
Still,
Like the legendary Super Saiyan, like what makes Broly an unstoppable force. You know what I
But
mean?
if
It's the
that,
fact
and the
that
thing is, I just noticed is like none of the new Saiyans have tails.
no, yeah, they lost.
Like,
they
they
lose it.
literally
from
just
different universes.
They drew it initially. I think that was like an idea for them, and I think
Mhm.
probably the animation of it, of having it fucking like
yeah,
as they used to do when you look at like Goku whenever he will fucking swing. It was like, oh, we got to think about the tail. Like
Yeah.
it kind of was like too much, and it was like, fuck the tail,
Yeah,
just get it out.
yeah.
Yeah, we done with it. Like,
But that's the thing. Like new Brawly didn't have a tail. Brawly's dad didn't have a tail, or did he? I think he did.
no, I don't think he did. He did.
Uh,
Like if I'm not mistaken, because I think I had something out of like Kingdom, but I don't think he had a tail.
Nah, he had a belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
But the old
Was it
original
belt?
Brawly's dad had a tail, like from the original
Yeah,
Brawly movies.
but that was like that was prevalent back in the day. You know
so
what I
they
mean? Like back in the
literally
day, like,
erased that whole everything. Like so that means
Exactly.
Yami, who's supposed to be the Super Saiyan like god or whatever, like the first Super Saiyan is probably not gonna have a
Yami?
tail. Yeah, I think that's his name.
wait,
He's like I think it might be a fan theory. Let's see.
I think it's a fan.
They're talking about they're supposed to be like a Super Saiyan, like father of Super Saiyans. That's like the end goal. But either way, that's some he say she say. He say she. I can't even say it.
oh no.
No, it's like an actual. So I think it might have been speculation because he ended up looking like how Brawly looked in the movie. So they probably saw a picture of Brawly and then was like, oh, some dude made up a story on Reddit. And then it was like, yeah, this is Yami, the father of all Super Saiyans, and Goku's going to meet him. And then they dropped the Brawly movie and it was like, yo, this is the dude that y'all drew, like, essentially. But I mean, so, all right, so back to the list. So Gundam Seed, for sure, the movie. So you have to watch the show to understand Seed, to be honest. So Gundam, Dragon Ball, of course, and then Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star is
So that's a good one.
favorites, and it's a good slow pace anime that kind of eases you into animes. It's not like too crazy. It's about space pirates. So it's kind of like, now that we're getting to the time where we can actually go into space and things like that. Like back then it was kind of a little far-fetched, like space pirates and stuff like that.
Oh, Yamoshi.
Yeah, Yamoshi. Yeah. So yeah, you see him like, yeah, there's a whole arc. I'm pretty sure he has a tail though. But
yeah, it is fan fiction, but I still feel like, so don't get me wrong. So quick sidebar.
No.
Fans of a show definitely make a show better. Like certain shows, because if we propose the theories, like
sometimes it just pops up.
Yeah, the writers aren't really giving us
Battlefield, how that dude shot that jet with the RPG, he like jumped out the jet, like, and then they recreated it in the trailer. Like sometimes they listen, and that's a part of the community that I love.
Yeah, like fans direct the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Like because there's so many people in the world, and it's like sometimes especially like people kind of just like give an idea, and they like don't really. They don't really develop it. I mean, but the thing is now, like a lot of these fan-made stuff, like people are just animating them themselves. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that like people create like it, and that's what I love about like that's like one of the best things about humanity is like that ability to just like. I
mean, in 10 years, people are just going to be making their own stuff. But
I'm about to say, that's another. I say another episode, but another episode, like like fan fiction.
Yeah. So and then this is kind of a sleeper. So if you're like a fan of sword art, I mean, sword art is okay, but I go with Overlord over sword art.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
What about Log Horizon? Y'all seen Log Horizon?
Log Horizon, no. I
haven't seen that one.
Watch Log Horizon. Like the protagonist in that show, like this dude is like he's like light in Kira.
Oh, okay. Nah, that's like I'm not gonna be interested in, but I'll check.
No. If you like sword art, you're gonna like Lord. Like you're gonna like.
I'm saying I like Overlord more than I like sword art.
Then you're gonna like Log Horizon.
Okay, I'll check it out. But
Overlord in Log Horizon is like the Overlord in Overlord. They are like almost the same character. Like except Overlord is the Overlord. Like he's not there. Like he's not there, but like. Bro, like mentality wise, they're like there. I would think.
And Kamar's got to check it out, but bruh.
Like, I gotta check it out for sure.
I don't think I've seen the first couple episodes. Like I know, like I've seen the part where he starts out in the castle and he's like realizing he's there.
Yeah.
I think I've seen
like a brief overview is Sword Art Online is a virtual game where you go inside the game and you get locked in. With Overlord, it's essentially the same. It's the last day of the server, and then the server shuts down. The dude's like all his guild, and that goes into like how you talked about StarCraft and how I used to be in the guild and everything like that. Like all your homeboys used to be on even Xbox Live parties. Like
I can bring up StarCraft.
Yeah, like you all used to be in the party, and then it's like, oh man, we're shutting down the servers, and then you're the only one in there, and you're just like, man, we accomplished a lot of stuff, and then he's just locked into the game, and he kind of like consciously realizes like, I don't think I can get out the game. Like, oh, I can't log out. Like, what's going on? And then his NPCs, which were all created by his friends, are still there. So they look at him as like the Overlord. And they're literally like, yo, we're loyal to you. What are we going to do? And the first season is essentially him going through the world and seeing like, yo, what is going on? Like, so it's a dope show. It's, so Sword Art Online was dope, but I felt like at times it was slow. It was more like a high school, like it had a lot of emotions in it. It had a lot of like
drama.
Yeah, like it was. So if you're gonna watch it with your girlfriend or something like that, like cool. Like something that she can relate to, something that you guys can like chill with. But Overlord is kind of like, we here to fight. Like. And it's a little bit darker, not so much darker, but like just the way it plays out. Yeah, the way it plays out is just a little more fast paced. We'll just say that. And then the last episode of the season 1, I was like, oh, this is fire. Like
really? All right, say no. All right, bet. No, making a new tab.
Because I watched like the first part of it. I never finished it. The last
not the
episode
first
was like that's what
recommended.
made me a believer.
Season 4?
Oh, they got 4 seasons now? Oh, say less. Yeah.
What?
First season, because I was waiting to catch up on it. I knew they had for sure dropped the second season, but
wait, they asking if it's gonna get a season 4.
Oh, so it's on season 3. I don't think the third season is animated yet. But even just the first season and the fact that it has a second season is good enough. Like that's good enough for me to be like, yo, jump into this. And then once you're finished with that, you can jump into like One Piece or all these other animes, like things like that. So
oh no, season 4 confirmed, plus a movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it says it right.
Please catch up on that. We'll have a whole conversation on that, and we can compare.
I binge watch animes like nothing. Like and nobody like telling me.
So we have to also watch Hack.Sign because
no, that's way too long.
Or not?
That's way too long.
You got
that is
to.
nah.
All right, we'll
that
do
one
summary
is like
of Hack.Sign.
Let me not say way too long. That's a bad way to put it. Like so, dot hack for me. Since the reason why I would say it feels even intimidating, but it's like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I remember before I even played Final Fantasy X, my friend was like, "Yo, dot hack is my favorite game."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, you like RPGs? Dot hack. And I'm like, and it's like I'm in middle school.
Yeah.
And so I was like going into it, I was like, yo, I don't even remember where I started when I first looked it up, but I was like, there's a lot going on right now, and I'm not here for it.
It was super confusing. That's why I didn't watch it back then, because I was like, what is going on, bro? And it felt like every time the episode started, it was like, yo, what happened to the last episode? Like, what was like? It just felt like every episode, and maybe it was just because we were younger. We came on at like 4:00 in the morning and we're delusional. But like, bro, like I was just like, bro, like what is going on in the show? Like, why? I get that they're stuck in a game, but like, I think the fact is that I was telling Kamara, I was like, we weren't thinking about like virtual reality at that point. Like that was like now this is something that's becoming like we got VR headsets. These are something that's becoming like yo, I'd be like if you could jack into a game right now, like bro, that would kind of be lit. That would be revolutionary. But like back then, like we were like, I don't know about that. I don't like dying, like bro, like like yo, what if I really got locked into this game? Like yo, that would kind of suck, bro. Like that would kind of suck.
Yeah,
but,
like
now with VR, like the odds of that happening are just kind of like. I mean, depending on where they go, I mean, it had to be like a neural implant.
I don't know. If you play VR, it's very likely you won't have a heart attack.
Oh yeah, true.
In certain games, you be sitting there like,
exactly.
Freak out. Like, oh god.
I mean, mostly you're gonna break your TV or something like that. But that's kind of like, that's kind of like mine, Pop. So I do Dragon Ball Z, Outlaw Star, Gundam Wing. You gotta watch the Seed and the regular episode. What were my other two? Overlord, and then I guess I didn't pick my last one.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
It's
not y'all.
No,
still weak.
My last one, Big O.
Big O. Man.
I like that show a lot. Like I liked it.
No, it's not bad. It's just like Big O.
But mine's are like mostly like robot stuff like that. I mean, if we're talking about newer,
you got your types. I'm not against mechs. Like one of my favorite games, RPG wise, is a mech game. So like I'm there for it. And also one of my games now is a mech game. So it's like but those shows were like really, I don't know, they were story driven. Like the stories were good. Like the heroes were unlikely heroes. Like they got attached to their robots. They treated them. Exactly. They've been through hell. You know, getting their arm ripped off. And like, I'm sorry. I'll fix you. I promise. Like, just fight me one more time. Like,
that's what I like too. Was like, so I think it's more like my connection with technology, and it's just like for them to connect with the machine like that, to that like literally like
inanimate object.
Yeah, exactly. Like they can like. Not saying like, oh, my microphone, like I want to connect with my microphone, but like me who builds computers and I'm like really techie and stuff like that, for me to be like like how Iron Man was, like Jarvis, like that's how I look at like those shows. It's like it's a companion that will always be there for you, and it can kind of just be like, yo, I need you to help me do this, like help me solve this math problem, like, and it really be like, oh, I got you, fam, like it helps you learn, like it's a
Yeah.
like
It's
artificial intelligence.
A tool that is more than, but it's like
it helps you
device,
become
a computing device, which is
it helps
computer,
you
but like,
become a better person or whatever you want to become. But I mean, not all the Gundams
it's like
were like good people.
Well, because that's what those kind of shows show you. It's like almost like it shows you humanity, where you have those dickhead people who like
literally abuse power and just
abuse the machine. And just like, you're my tool. I'll throw you away when I'm done with you. Like stupid robot. Like,
and they have like the strongest machine in the world. Like Trey's
exactly.
Like Trey's, like he had one of the stronger Gundams. Like he could probably beat Wing Zero if he literally was just like. All he wanted to do was push it to the limits, and then if it didn't do what he told him to do, he was just like, "Yo, this Gundam is trash." Like,
yeah,
come on, like.
And then you got those people on the other end of the spectrum who, like, love their machine, like they appreciate it, but it's kind of like in a sense where you got privilege,
except for Hero. That dude didn't care about nothing, bro. Like this man was Hero. The he had Gundam. No, who had Wing Zero.
Wing Zero.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't have Burning Fist though?
No,
that's G Gundam.
G Gundam. We're talking about Gundam Wing.
Oh, Gundam Wing either.
You haven't watched Yo, whose man is this? Yo, we're currently looking for a third. Like,
no, he had Burning Fist. Special move.
No,
his hand would glow and he would fucking like grab the face.
That's Burning Gundam. G Gundam.
G Gundam.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
We're talking about Gundam Wing.
Hold up. Gundam. Wait 1 second.
Yo, this guy about to be canceled.
Oh,
don't do that. Wow. Yo, no, he had Burning Fist. Oh my god.
Oh.
Y'all about to really have your feelings hurt. Like, I'm gonna have my feelings hurt. Like,
yes.
His hand would glow super hot red, and he'd grab the face of the Gundam he's fighting, and he would crush it.
No, he had like a double barreled.
He had a gun, the Buster rifle, dude.
Yeah, like
Gundam Wing, Burning.
No, Gundam
Burning
Wing
Finger.
Zero.
Sorry,
Gundam Wing Zero. Wing Zero.
Burning Finger, Gundam Shining Finger, Burning Finger. Like that's all I'm saying. Yes, I don't. Gundam Wing. So y'all.
Yo.
Because I'm like, Gundam Wing, I remember watching it, and I think, and maybe it translated to Burning.
Bruh, this man had cannons, like, because...
No, I'm not saying he didn't have any weapons. I'm saying, like, his specialty move was to charge up his hand.
Yeah, and G Gundam.
Face of other Gundams. I'm watching, like, I'm seeing it right now. Like,
that's
Burning
G Gundam.
Yo, we about to get 0 subscribers, bro.
Yo, for real, I'm like, yo, these dudes don't even know what
they be all right. They be all right. Hold on. I'll be the person to tell you, like, I am not like the Gundam guy. I love Gundams. Don't get me wrong. I know what they are. I respect.
Look up Wing.
I see G Gundam. I see G Gundam.
Don't even like Wing Gundam.
I'm deleting
Zero.
it. Hold up. Gundam Wing Zero. Who's the main Gundam?
Wing Zero. Or
Wing
Zero.
Gundam Zero.
Wing Zero. He turned into he was a jet. Like he had a jet. Yeah, and he turned into a Gundam. Like he could literally turn into a jet. And in Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, he had
he was a transformer out here.
And he had wings. And he had
wings.
Wing
he had
custom had wings.
The angel wings.
Angel wings.
Yeah. Look up perfect grade Wing Zero. That'll show you.
I see. I'm looking up Gundam Wing Zero.
Well, there's a lot of Zero Gundams just because you got 00, all that other stuff. Like look up perfect grade Wing Zero.
What was that? What was the show though?
Gundam Wing, the original.
Yeah, so Gundam Wing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing.
Hold on, I just gotta link it to you, bruh.
Because I'm looking it up, and I keep seeing a dude who had Burning Finger.
Nah, bro, that's Burning Gundam. Like,
I think maybe I don't know. I think they just kind of like, hey man, burn.
Nah, there ain't no way. I'd slap somebody.
Yo, the Dragon Gundam. You talking the Dragon? Like that was the best. That was the best Gundam on Toonami at least.
What?
That's cap.
On Toonami at least.
That's cap, bro.
I don't know, man.
And Heavy Arms is my favorite, no matter what.
Stop the cap.
Like Heavy Arms with like double Gatling guns, bro. You couldn't get no harder than that, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody. And he was like he was in the circus and he did like acrobats and stuff, and he did it in the Gundam. I was like, yo, come on, bro. Like,
wait, the one with the dragon arms?
no, that was a duo, I think. Bro, why?
Wait, the Dragon Gundam.
G Gundam.
Gundam Wing. G Gundam. Mobile Fighter G. Maybe that was it. Yeah, it's probably no, because it got the burner fist and G Gundam. I know. I'm not okay. So I'm not saying y'all wrong.
Nah, but I was like, bro, there ain't no way. Like,
I was like, it's one of those things where it's like, I remember on Toonami, burning fist or burning finger, and he fucking grab his face and fucking crush it. And he would like, that was his special move. He was like, when he did that, he was like, oh, the other Gundam's about to die. Like, you just knew it. But he fought like the Asian Gundam. They all became friends and stuff. Like, that Gundam, in my opinion, one of the only ones minus like SD Gundam, like with the little Gundams.
yo, that show was fire too.
Trash.
No, I loved it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, those
SD Gundam is trash.
No, it isn't.
Wow.
How?
No.
Wow. Like, that's what we did.
Like, why I heard that a lot. Like, people were like, yo, SD Gundam is trash. Why? They were mini Gundams, like people size, bro, Gundam. And they were
alive. They were like pretty much, they weren't even like, they were like artificial intelligence. Yeah, they were like, yeah, exactly.
That was dope.
The people, I guess people wanted somebody to ride inside the Gundam, like the Power Rangers Megazord. And
yeah, it's like, yo, Paul's
but that was our generation though. He grew up with Power Rangers. Yeah. So it's like, when you saw a Gundam acting on its own, it's like, what is this? What is this?
Bro, we're gonna have to get into that Power Rangers talk too, because the way Tommy did them, bro, when he kicked him out the Megazord, I was like, oh, he's this dude's so Tommy, disrespectful.
Yo,
said,
bro,
I got time. Double tap up into the Zord. It was like, yo, get out the Zord, bro. Like,
yo,
come on, bro. Like,
yo, Power Rangers was like, and it's crazy how American depicted it, or how America depicted it, to how Japan originally had it. Like, it's like Ninja Turtles, where like I don't know Ninja Turtles, but like the original connotation of Ninja Turtles to what Ninja Turtles became, because they was like cutting people up, like literally those weapons were used, and it was like neutered version. It's like, I'm gonna hit you with the stick, I beat you up with this, and then with my power jackers, I'm just gonna kill you or cut you, just gonna beat you. And I can't, like, it's like it's hard for me to even imagine now, thinking about like OG like Ninja Turtles, like they would cut them, but no blood would really come out. They might cut their clothes or whatever, they just flip around like, it's like, but in Ninja Turtles, it was like, here's a sword.
Like in One Piece where like they like literally like people should be dying and they're just like, eh.
What do you mean?
Like Zoro, like he's literally cutting people in half and stuff, like, and they're just like,
no, they die. They die.
They die.
They die.
Yo, I wasn't.
No, they really are done. Like they're done data. Like it ain't like their white eyes, like unconscious, gone. Like you pick whatever one you want. Like so you can be a kid and be like, oh, he just knocked out, or you're an adult and you realize that man did. Like he gone. Like
yeah, like
he
when
ain't coming back.
The first time they went to the fish island, or what is it?
Yeah,
fish dudes, and I was like, bro, there's a lot of dudes on the ground in here. Like,
yo, they show blood coming out. Like
people, like just laid out here. Like, I'm not saying he's a murderer, but like they said he was a pirate hunter. Like, geez,
a pirate. No, he's a pirate though. Like he's a pirate hunter that became a pirate, and he even say like, I kill a hunt or whatever. Like he ain't. Bro is like one of the like most like no games. What needs to be done, I'm about to do it. Like he's like, yeah.
Aspect. I mean, he kind of hooked me in.
I love Zoro.
Because,
like, Zoro,
and the fact that he wasn't the strongest swordsman was like, okay.
You gave him a goal.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing too. Is like all of them have goals. So, all right, it's your turn. So
Peace, y'all. Watch
have a lot of editing.
I'm telling you. Yeah. All right. So my top 5 real quick, and then we'll call it. So it's like,
because I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
guys, like I'm
telling you, me and Will.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a movie. Like we literally will get on it. Just like even yesterday before we talked, he was like, "Oh, you gotta stop." Like we will talk.
Like an hour in, and I'm like, bro, like, bro, I got plenty of time to talk about everything. But
right?
We do have next Friday. We have hey, I know, but I gotta.
You just cut it up, like cut it up. Right. No, I got you.
I could probably make like 5 videos out of this one.
More, bro. Like we literally like recorded for like 2 weeks.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, so real quick. All right, my top 5. Let me see. My top 5 anime, and this is just to get people in it.
Yeah.
Claymore, Gurren Lagann, Longer, Yu Yu Hakusho,
Ooh.
Hunter x Hunter.
I forgot about Yu Yu Hakusho.
Goats.
Yo,
Goats
I'm telling
anime.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. It did number 5. And number 5 gotta make special. Hold up. Number 5 anime. One of those constantly kind of. Hold up. Oh, actually, I'm gonna hit y'all with a surprise one. Let me look up the name real quick because I don't want to get it wrong. But when I tell you, y'all might even want to watch it. I don't even think y'all probably seen it.
Let's see.
Cabernetti, or Cabernet is we say in America, but Cabernetti of the Iron Fortress. That is another one. And actually, bonus.
Are they like zombies? Kind of.
You don't like zombies?
No, I'm saying, are they like zombies? The enemies, like the kind of.
Yeah, kind of like zombies.
Yeah,
so it's like they have like the Iron Heart. You gotta like hit the
Iron Heart
and,
thing. Yeah, I see.
Hey, boy, look at I win it. Yeah, bonus number 6, High School of the Dead. Also, I'm gonna throw in Corpse Party. Just I got so many.
No,
but like,
I'm just looking at a list right now to see if there's anything. Batman Beyond.
This guy.
Static Shock.
Yo, for
Yeah,
real.
Batman Beyond was lit though.
Rurouni
Batman Beyond
Kenshin?
was lit.
All right, so let's do noteworthies. Like you should.
Yeah.
By the time you finish, so Rurouni Kenshin is definitely.
Nah, like don't get me wrong. Rurouni Kenshin is like, but you gotta be dead. It's like Inuyasha. Like you gotta like anime.
That's gonna be on the list too. Like, what you mean? Like,
So Inuyasha is actually more of a shoujo manga. If anything, it's like a shoujo manga with action. Meaning it's for young girls. Like it's more of a soap opera with action, I guess.
but I mean, it's still one of those ones.
It's still
that
good, though.
You still
I
got
love
the theme song, the ending song in the back of your head somewhere. As soon as you hear like that chime, you're just like, all right.
Wait, chime for what? Inuyasha?
Like when they
also have Yasha Hime. I think it's like Inuyasha's daughter that came out on Netflix, so you can check that out.
Ooh.
That's her daughter. Sorry, that's his daughter.
Inuyasha's
I never watched like Inuyasha. I'm not even going front. Like, and it might have been. I really think it was the Funimation voice acting that kind of killed it for me. Like, so when I got into anime, it was actually like, so I watched like the Tsunami anime, not even realizing it was anime, like a long time ago, just like kind of watching it, and then I never like messed with it again.
So why am I just
and it was when I met my best friend. Like, he kind of put me on. He's like, "Yo, you ever seen One Piece?" And he like the same energy that we be giving. Like, he's like, "Yo, you messing up?" Like, and he like put me on, showed me God and now, and I was like, "What? This exists?" And then from that point on, no, I'm talking about One Piece.
Oh,
Inuyasha. That's what I'm saying. Like, when Inuyasha goes in the show, like when Adult Swim would come on and they would play those shows, I was like, I like Family Guy. I watched like Family Guy.
When did you start watching anime?
No, I didn't watch anime. I'm saying until I was in high school. Because I stopped when Tsunami kind of stopped. Like, that's when I stopped, and I was doing everything else, like other things, like
truthfully, there wasn't.
I've been watching anime since elementary school. Shoot.
No, it's been out there. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't like. So for me, it was Tsunami was like ease of access, and like growing up, we'll say to me, gaming was more important than anime. So like I focused like. I didn't care during the week. Like I would watch the same stuff every day. So it was like come home,
the Cosby Show, like
all that. Arthur, Dragon Tales, Zoom, Cyber Chase. You know, like the Simpsons,
Magic School Bus.
Yep, Friends. Like that was like that. You don't have cable TV. I was like grew up.
And I was watching Dragon Ball Z on Telemundo, so like I didn't even know what was going on. I just wanted to see people finally transform, and they were even on. Like they were just like. Yeah, like, and I wish I could say it in Spanish. I'm gonna figure out how to say it in Spanish. I'm gonna say the whole spiel, bro. Like, and it'd be like, bro, I don't know what you're saying. Like, I learned more Spanish on Telemundo trying to watch Dragon Ball Z than anything, bro. Like, Bruh, oh yeah. Aki, see? All right, yo, next time, like, yeah, we good. We good, bro. Like,
Exactly. No, but I'm saying like so I didn't have like those like resources. I didn't have a computer, and the computer that I had, I used it to play games. Like I had like StarCraft 1 and 7. No, not lies. I'm sorry, 2004. Because I met my Chinese friend. I ain't gonna say names, but like I met my Chinese friend. He's like, yeah, me and my cousin play StarCraft. You trying to play with us? And I was like, oh yeah, like I was like, yeah, what? I don't even know what it is, but I'm down. Yeah. He's like, oh, it's RTA. He explained it to me, and I'm like, oh, yo, definitely. He's like, bet, say no more. Next day, he came in with a disc, and it had the CD key on the disc. He gave it to me. It wasn't even like a real. It was a bootleg.
And that was back where you could get the CD key in just multiple uses. Like, didn't even care.
Yeah.
Like your computer's like, you got a CD key? Bet. Like you in.
Yeah.
Now,
like it's
all
like
CD keys are like one-time use. Like.
Oh yeah,
it's not like now.
That out. Yeah.
Like, because my cousin gave it to me, and then I blew my mom's computer up at the house. Like, bro, like trying to play StarCraft. Like,
yo, I'm telling you, like, but for me, my computer had Windows 95, like, and it had StarCraft 1 and Brood War, and it had the CD key on it. I still remember, like, I sat in and I just played it.
I had XP.
And that was like 7. No. XP was 97. No,
or Vista too.
It was 2000. It was 2000.
And Vista, I do remember when like Windows was like year like 95 stuff like
that. Yeah, like, and it was kind of like 95, 97, 98. And then it was like, I think it might have been 99, but I think it was pretty much 98 to XP. Yeah. And then XP to Vista, Vista 7
Vista to 7.
Yeah. It was Vista.
Was
to
ME?
7.
ME was somewhere in the middle of that.
ME?
Windows ME, Millennium Edition or something like that.
Ooh.
I don't rember that. I've never seen that. I might even go front with you. I've never seen that. I'm about to. Hey, that's another thing. Yeah. y'all put me on. What the fuck?
You're gonna have to put all these on clips and be like, hey, you know about?
But the Windows ME is not even like on a drop down list. Like, actually, like, what version do you have? It's like, it ain't.
It was called Windows ME.
Yeah, Windows ME. I see it now. Yeah, I've never seen this before. That is.
I remember
it looks like Windows.
Seeing it and it being like, what is?
Oh, 2000. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's time for Millennium Edition or something like that.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, but
I
Windows.
Remember going in like
2000.
What it was, Staples and stores like that, and seeing these boxes like just posted up, and you're just like, what is this? Like,
yeah, I'm never gonna get this. Like, that was my first thought. I wouldn't even pay attention to it.
It's like, what is Windows? Like,
yeah, like I knew a Windows, but I'm never gonna get this. Like, I can't afford it. I don't even have a computer.
Look at us. We're like
exactly building our own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my computer now is like stupid. It's like, and I had a Frankenstein computer for the longest.
And I'm
like connected to each other.
Yeah, I'm probably about to build 2 more computers, so I've got a problem.
Yeah. Oh, I got enough components to do. Like, I'm trying to build somebody else's computer.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna build somebody a starter computer. So I just want to build something, to be honest. And
no, I got you. Mine is kind of like sloppy. I have my shit like my guts are like spilling out. I don't even have the second case on it. Like, no pun. I said the guts of my computer is spilling out. Like,
yeah. I mean, we'll get into computer stuff, but
that's another one. Yeah. But so my top 5 is those, and then the honorable mentions like the Rurouni Kenshin, like that's sophisticated. Like, there you go. That's the best way to put it. No, it's sophisticated anime. It's sophisticated.
Yeah, but they also put the live action anime on Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah.
If you don't know about the original,
it can't be live action anime.
Live action drama. Animated drama.
I got you. You know what's crazy? We came in here wanting to talk about Bleach, and none of us named Bleach in our first 5.
I mean,
so personally, I didn't name Bleach because I didn't like the plot. Sometimes there's a lot of plot holes.
Oh,
and
the Bount arc.
Yeah,
and
Ichigo as a character was a little bit too OP.
Yeah, he thinks he's OP.
No. Ichigo's plot armor is the strongest plot armor that I know of. Like, this man he suffers for a moment and then he immediately overcomes it. Like, Don't even like.
I mean, but what I was saying is like he's a rare breed. Like he's literally like.
No, he's not. What?
Like
he's Goku.
Essentially.
He goes Super Saiyan. He goes Super Saiyan 2. He goes Super Saiyan 3. He goes Super Saiyan 4.
Like Quincy like form, hollow form, like
he gets to the next level in that moment to meet the challenge.
But I don't.
He never has to go through struggle.
He does. He literally dies, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like
when?
Well, man, and wait in the hole in his chest, bro. Like,
but like he's fine.
He's
fine. You don't worry about, oh shit, 2 episodes later, is this man coming back or what? Like you don't worry about like you don't think about that.
I just like his forms, bro. Like all his forms were fire.
No, don't get me wrong. Bleach is like so. All right, and it's crazy because the reason why I like Bleach is not because of Ichigo. He's like the reason why. He's the reason why I wouldn't like Bleach. Like because of Ichigo. Like is the main character.
Yeah, if the other characters weren't
Byakuya.
Wait. No, we're saving this. We're saving this. This is Zanpakuto's characters top 5s. We'll save that for it. Because you know how this is gonna go, bro.
You know, but this could be cut. This could be cut. This could be like a prequel into the next one. I'm telling you. But like Byakuya, I gotta say this one. Yeah, Byakuya, Kenpachi. The person who trained Kenpachi, I'm not gonna ruin that because she's in the show. And it blew my mind. Yeah, it blew my mind to figure out who it was. And I was like, what? Like, because
it's when the person you least expect.
Exactly. Like, that kind of things is what make me like Bleach. Like, but Ichigo, nah. Grimjaw. I like Grimjaw more than I like Bleach. I'm sorry, Ichigo. Sorry.
Chill.
Like Grimjaw jacket, like Grimjaw.
In general,
tell me Grimjaw isn't. Tell me Grimjaw is not the shit. Tell me right now, Grimjaw is not.
He's Vegeta. Yeah. He's Vegeta, dude. Yeah.
He's like. He's Vegeta. Like a hollow version of fucking Ichigo, bro.
He's Vegeta. He's Vegeta. Like Ichigo. I like Hollow Ichigo more than I like Ichigo. Hollow Ichigo is like. You got everything fucked up, bro.
Like, I like Ichigo more than I like Ichigo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Zangetsu, bro. Like
truthfully, him as a character is not.
I like Chad more than I like Ichigo. Right, I'm telling you.
Chad is dope though. Like,
he like literally is like that kind of like dark. Like, he'd have been the main character. I'd have been like, okay, I'm for it.
Yeah, like Ichigo is like Gohan treatment too, though.
Yeah,
they gave Chad the Gohan treatment too.
Did they?
Because he should have been like had like a Rancor armor and like he should have been like some kind of holified power.
I thought you are like that's like I was.
But wait, with the new art,
he better.
We'll see.
Like he had the arm. When he had the arm, I was like, and he was like, oh, I leveled it up. I'm like, oh, he's about to get like 2 arms. And then when he did get 2 arms, and I'm like, oh, he's about to get chest. The body, like he about to be like, and I was like,
you literally a tank, bro. Like,
exactly, bro. I'm like they gave fucking what was her name, Orihime, I think.
Yeah, but she's the oh my god,
she's an healer.
Like, but she kept getting those little those little fucking pieces that would break off, and I'm like, y'all just doing Chad dirty like this though, like the closest thing we got to a black character next to fucking. What was his name?
He's not even like black. He's
Spanish,
Honduran or something. Like
yeah, exactly.
I think he's Mexican. I think he's actually from Mexico.
Yeah, like because he had like Bleach was it's crazy. It's very heavily Spanish influence. Like they would play the Mexican music, or not Mexican, Mexican or Spanish, Hispanic. Hispanic. That's the right. I'm sorry, you're right. Hispanic. They would play the Hispanic music. Like especially when they went like the Iran cars and all that would show up.
Yeah, that's what we talked about last time. Is like the Iran cars were like
Espada, like there you go. Resurrection. All that stuff. Yeah. And then when I went to the Quincy arc, it was all German. So I really love that about Bleach.
Yeah, that was so. Bleach in general is a good show, and truthfully, a lot of the extra characters like really carried Ichigo. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like he literally. Like got carried through everything for the most part.
Ichigo is a trash main character. Like he's literally who they use to push the story forward.
He's literally an embodiment of like better people. Like everybody, like his sword carried him.
Everybody's character progression in the show.
Like he personally didn't get stronger, but they tried to give him Goku's battle sense, where it's like, oh, the longer I fight. So that's the only thing he had is battle sense. Like.
Yeah, he get cut up, and he's like, I'm gonna get cut up, but then I'm gonna like have a moment while I'm fighting somebody to go inside and fight my sword, and then come back out and then fight the person I was already fighting. Who just
essentially
gave
he
me
was learning his powers
like,
as he was getting them, but
they like those.
So if you think about his holification form and his Zanpakuto form, they're literally like he's like Naruto, bro. Like Naruto was weak as fuck, and he would have died without Kurama.
Yeah, I'm saying Kurama. Yeah,
and that's exactly how Ichigo is. He literally would have died without his holification or his Zanpakuto, literally guiding him to their power, and it's not even his power.
But I want to say it's crazy. It's like so. It's a little more intricate than even with Naruto, because Naruto just had Kurama and his backstory to kind of motivate him. Yeah. It's like Ichigo had his sword, and then at the same time he had his hollow form.
Yeah.
But it's like his sword. Oh wait, I can't say this because it's gonna ruin it. But like, so his sword and his hollow form, like two teachers in one. His hollow form used the sword, who let the hollow form use him. Yeah. To teach Ichigo, and it's like, once you find out who his sword is, like I don't know if you mean like this can be a conversation. Like just cut this part out. I'm just gonna cut this part out. So like I'm letting y'all know now. Cut.
No, we can.
Right. So, no, but like so
I don't. And then still put it out there.
It's a spoiler though, because like his sword, you know the main. Yeah, it's like so the main Quincy villain is his sword. Like they're like they're part of the same. Like, they're like two the same entities. Like it's Ichigo is also part Quincy, which is. Yeah, he's Quincy Hollow.
He's not only just part Quincy, he's part like I guess royal blood.
Yeah,
I guess they have like so he's.
But
like,
that was based off of his mom and his father, because his dad was a Soul Reaper and
a captain. Yeah,
and then technically anybody can become a Hollow because of the way that they made
they die.
Hollow. So that's
he did. Yeah, I just thought about actually that one. I cut you off, but I just realized that I just because he died in the beginning, and that's how he got his hollow side, because he got brought back to life.
Yeah, kind of.
But like, I just put two and two together. Like that was all right, cool. Yeah, bet. So then, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No, like you go ahead, because I was like just saying like that's just something that was like on my mind. But I mean, the fact that he literally was like like a conduit like for
everything,
power, like
all the races, all the races in the show, or like specialties in the show, minus like the Orihime type.
And
like,
the thing is,
he
like,
had a part of it in him.
It's like I want him to be better, but it's not like now thinking about it, it's just like he really was just like a transformer. Like he was like he's like the Power Rangers. Like put all these pieces
armor
together, and then
whatever they needed him to be, he became. Whatever they needed him to be, he became.
Literally,
and I blame the producer. Like they rushed the writer to finish it. So like, he was even mad about the way that the Hellverse movie went. I saw a documentary on it earlier where they were like, he didn't even know it was releasing like that. Like the story, he had so much other stuff that he wanted to do with the story, and they pretty much just said, no, we're publishing this. And by the time he was like, yo, what are you guys doing? It was already published. Like,
like even with guys, just to stick up in guys, for those who are watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you like, I think the writer is called Tite Kubo. He also has a new anime called Burn the Witch. So I haven't checked it out yet. I've heard of it, so I'm probably gonna look that up too.
Making a new tab.
But Burn the Witch. So I'm about to watch that. But Bleach is special, man. Even with all its flaws, it's still.
It's crazy because every other character, in my opinion, makes it better than the main character.
Well, every other character literally like trained their entire lifetime.
Well, because he trains, and that's like you got to give it to Ichigo, because like he really goes through it, and like those are the things that kind of make you feel some kind of way, like when he's when he's training with
But I think that's why I liked him, because he's trial by error. Like he fails enough times that he eventually gets it right. Like
like when he was learning like Getsuga Tensho.
Yeah, like he's just like, why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting this? And it's kind of like solving a math problem or like a program, and that's why I kind of attached to him, because like that's how I learn things. I'm like StarCraft. Fail. I was playing today. I was like, got rush. What do I need to know? And then I'm like, okay, so I need to scout my base. I need to do this. I need to build this before this. I need to scout before then. But at that 5th point, I'm not going to lose. Like, and that's kind of how Ichigo was, is like, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. He's a problem solver. He solved problems even if he wasn't strong enough to technically do it. And then he kind of got carried the rest of the way because they were like, well, you figured out a lot more than what we thought you were going to figure out. So here's a new sword power. Like,
yeah, but no, it's still like Aizen. They did Aizen dirty. And I was talking about Aizen last time. And I was like, the fact, like, that's what honestly would turn me off from Bleach in general and gave me my negative perspective, because I love Bleach up until like that last point. Like, even before they like animated it, like, I was there like when they were releasing weekly. You know what I mean? Like, I was watching it at that point. So I didn't get to really binge watch it, but I just like would watch it. Like I'm like we at the Arrancar Espada arc, and I'm like what? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, Kenpachi's the best character in the whole show. But anyway,
yeah, he's hands down. Everyone likes Kenpachi.
Yeah, he's the best character. He's one of the best characters in 98% of animes. Like, Kenpachi is like, I could give you a list of reasons why he is.
He's just a bloodthirsty killer, bro.
He wears bells on his head so you hear him coming.
Yeah, because he's a killer. He's a psychopath, bro.
But that's the title.
Dude.
Yeah, no.
Black Force is off, like, bro. It's
like
9 o'clock in the morning. This man's like, I woke up
on go.
Yeah,
he on go. He wake up like, who I'm cutting today?
Who
I'm cutting? Like, who's here? Who won it? Who won it? Like,
oh, you got a
wake
sword?
Up
like, oh, bad.
Draw it right now. What's his name?
No.
Say his name right now. Like,
I'm trying to go to work. Like, what are you talking about, Kenpachi?
Go to the store to get breakfast, dog. He's like, I don't care. You met the right one at the right time, dog.
I like him as a character just because it's just like, but he's just like one of those characters
crazy.
Just like, yeah, I don't care what you're talking about. The world could be ending, but like, I'm about to fight Ichigo right now. Like, get out of my way. Like, bro,
yeah, he's like,
fight him. Like, yo, Ichigo get his ass beat. Like, fight the dude beating his ass. Like, bro.
He's like, I got one obligation as Soul Society. Everything else, nope. Like, you invading? That say no more. He's like, I don't even care your goals. I don't even care. He's like, you could fight me, and you fighting me makes you stronger. Let's see how strong you can get. He's like, I'm gonna test it. He's like, I'm gonna push you.
And
like, imagine.
He never, like, did he ever unlock his Zanpakuto? Because I haven't seen past.
Yeah, he did. He actually learned the name of the sword, and he got Bankai.
Okay.
And it's so strong. Like, spoiler.
Jesus.
No, go ahead.
his Bankai is so strong, it destroys his body. Ryaichu is so strong. He's like, honestly, it's the strongest Ryaichu. Yeah, he is the strongest person in Bleach. Like, the strongest, as far as Ryaichu. This man cut a meteor.
Shinigami, I would say.
Well, no, because he's strong. If he could control it, he could beat.
Well, that's not
the Quincy Lord.
No,
but he can. No, like his
energy, his overall power level is higher than everybody.
Like, so yeah, if he's just standing there and letting his Ryaichu fucking come out, like, nobody competes with him.
Yeah.
Like, well, take that back.
All that stuff.
Yamatoretsu. Not Yamatoretsu.
The commander.
Yeah, is it Yama?
Yeah,
it's Yama.
Yeah.
Yamamoto. That's what it is. Yeah. He literally could burn the world. Like, the reason why he never releases his Bankai is because it literally kills the world.
Society. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
he's like a son. But he didn't do it like
the full. He just did like his first Bankai.
No, he didn't do it against Aizen. He did his Shika against Aizen. He did his Bankai against I don't know if I want to spoil it for the guys, but he did it against Yuak. Yeah, spoiler. He did it against Yuak's clone. So the Quincy King, I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Quack.
He
made like a clone. He made like a clone of himself that was like super powerful, and he had to use his Bankai. But he got his cheeks clapped. So.
Yeah, I heard he died.
Wait. He came back. Aizen killed.
Well,
him.
It doesn't matter because everybody.
This is the first time. The first time.
The new arc. So
before Aizen.
We're projecting this to people who have already read the new arc, and it's already told us like everybody who's died, like because
Wait, this is before Aizen though, right? I got it because I
But
don't.
No,
it's
this is
after
after
Aizen.
Aizen.
This
Aizen
is
was
after
locked
Aizen.
up.
But I thought he died. Aizen killed
No,
him.
he didn't die.
Aizen
killed
didn't
who?
kill him. The captain
No.
commander.
No.
Aizen's been locked up.
No,
Aizen's
right,
been
but
locked
he
up
fought.
after
He
Ichigo
fought the
beat him.
captain commander first.
I
I
no,
don't remember exactly if he did, but
Hold
they
up.
didn't really come
When they
anything
were-
of it.
you're talking about when before Ichigo fought him.
No, Aizen fought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He
before.
killed him.
No, he did not.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Yo, this is the same man who was looking at burning gun.
Bro, this guy's about to get us like canceled.
This is like perfect because everybody's just like, yo, what is this man talking about? Because like you'll just look at the comments. Hopefully, one can only hope, but people be like, yo, they're
Oh no,
definitely talking about
he didn't. No, he stabbed him. Okay.
Nah, this is comedy, bro. Like this is good shit. Like this is what people want to see. Like they want to just see raw
It's
footage.
provocative. Let's
Like,
get the people's going.
Exactly. It's like, yo, did that man just say Wing Zero was burning Gundam? Like, some dude on Reddit is like, hey, who is this man? Give me his address right now. Like, yo, how dare you disrespect Wing Zero in all his glory? Like, yo, chill, neckbeard. Like,
And subscribe.
Oh my god. All right, never mind. He
So, at
stabbed
one
him.
point, we're
Yes,
gonna
he
have to
stabbed
get
him. He
teams
so
going.
Aizen beat him, but I guess Yamamoto kind of trapped him in.
yeah, he
And
trapped
pillar.
him in that fire. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
He trapped him in like that fire prison. And then he was like Aizen always, I got time. And then this is just gonna blow away. And then they summoned that like big god dude. And the god dude literally came and was like, and blew his fire out. And it was like,
well, he created the Rancor to counter Yamamoto.
yeah.
As a,
Yeah, he created it.
yeah.
It was like
He
that.
created. He scared. Apparently, he was scared of him. I didn't even realize. I don't know why I thought he killed him. But either way, it was like he
they,
beat him.
Yeah, they fought like to the point
Yeah.
where it was like, but
He
everybody literally got beat and then they got healed up in the whole chaos of like Aizen trying to transform.
I stopped when Aizen died.
No, I think
Aizen never
set it
died.
up.
Oh no, sorry. When Aizen lost, not died.
Yeah.
'Cause I know he's immortal. He got trapped.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, take that
pretty
back.
much.
When Aizen lost, I was like, okay. I'm done.
No, why? Yeah,
How
that's what you were
bad
talking
they-
about. You were talking
Yeah.
about that's what turned you off to it.
Yeah, it's like that. He was as strong as he was to go toe to toe with the captain and commander.
Yeah.
It's like
And
to
then
say
Ichigo-
then it's like it's like so Ichigo could beat the captain commander. Like what is what is
Exactly.
So
Trash.
technically,
yeah,
Ichigo would never be put in that position, and the captain commander is kind of arrogant because he looked at everybody like kids, and Ichigo
Well,
was younger, and he actually like
that
knew
man
that.
was thousands of years old.
I
Why
get
would
that.
he?
I get that, but think about like in
Think
the
about
black
your think about your
community
think
where
about
it's
your
like
airmen. Think about your airmen. Though.
older black people, older blacks are like, yo, I demand respect, but like I'm 32 and I'm gonna still give you this work, but like
Yo, but
you
yeah,
know,
no, but it's like so think about it in the sense of like your airmen.
Yeah.
You see that 18-year-old airman basic to A1C come in and you're like, that's a kid.
yeah, but he also might
Like-
run a 9-minute mile and a half, bench press 315.
I don't care. But can you
He
turn
might-
his wrench like I can? Can you fix his
No,
airplane like I
but-
can?
But every dog has their day. Everybody gets lucky. Like I just don't
Eventually.
think
But
I
not
don't-
right now.
like it's a hypothetical fight because it's like I don't think Ichigo could beat the commander, but like it's just one of those situations where you can't really say would he or would he not because it's just never going to happen. But then again, Aizen fought a lot of people. He's going through transformations, and Ichigo caught him slipping. Like he underestimated Ichigo. Ichigo maybe would have been, and that's who's to say. Like in a way, Aizen beats people. He's not technically stronger than people. He
No,
literally
his sword is
hypnotizes-
Genjutsu. His sword is Genjutsu.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
So like it's like, but like still, so Ichigo's strong enough to be like, oh, I'm not gonna fall for it, and he's already a mentally basic
but that's
character.
the thing is like Ichigo's sword and his holification form are also. He's literally got 3 people living inside of him.
True.
So
I'll
even
give
if
you
they possess Ichigo, he's still got the other 2 who are going to defend his body for him. Even though
But Aizen is like the Hollow King.
I get that. I get what you're saying.
Tell me how
like,
that makes sense. Tell me how that makes sense though.
It's literally that's what I'm saying. Like they made Ichigo this like
so three
unique,
minds in one, so it's harder
like,
to trick all three.
Yeah, because
I mean, I can. That makes sense.
But think about
sense.
it. The other two are literally like, what is he doing? Like this dummy. Like how many times have we had to save you? Like how many? Like literally. Think about every time Ichigo died or lost. What happened? I get qualification form comes. So it's like they're not fighting Ichigo. They're literally fighting two gods who are living in his body, bro. Like, and his two forms are literally like godly. Like, and then on top of that, they kind of just like threw him a bone with the Quincy powers to be like, you're doing something, Ichigo. Like,
but that's what I mean. Like, it's plot armor. Like, we got to think about it. Boils down to plot armor.
Yeah,
like it's no. I can't.
The story isn't even about him. It's just about everything around him, bro. Like just happening. He's just like, why am I caught in the middle of this, bro? Like,
yo, no. So think about it. Like Isaac literally said, like, you see my sword. Now you see me. Now you don't. Like, man, it's just like I make you see what I want you to see. And it's just like, oh, Ichigo, but like, you know,
because like if we do a comparison, Ichigo is somewhat like Yusuke.
No. Don't even.
Not like that.
Oh, let's say.
Hear me out.
Don't do that one.
Yusuke is like what Ichigo should have been. Like that's what they were trying to recreate, but they couldn't because
I can give you that one.
Because of the way they make Ichigo's character, he could never be Yusuke because Yusuke was actually like strong and like he actually could fight before that. He didn't even know he had the demon power, so it never really helped him out until like literally like he died.
The last arc.
Yeah, and he had to die for him to even unlock the power. And then in the last arc, it was like you have these powers, and he trained for who knows how many years.
Exactly.
Like, first he was a spirit detective.
Yeah.
So like he had the spiritual part of it.
Yeah.
And like he had, all the way for the first two.
And when he went to the training with Genkai, like that wasn't like, hey, 2 weeks later, bro. Like, no, this dude was gone for what, a year or 6 months? Like, bro.
No, it was a while. Like, Genkai. It was like he was out of high school.
Yeah, like at least a year.
Yeah, like,
and that's why like Demon Slayer was dope too, because like this dude trained for what, 2 years before he even became like a Demon Slayer. Like, that's what I like about these new animes. It's like it's not like you're gaining power immediately. It's like, yo, 3 years passed. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why?
Same thing with One Piece.
I mean, I already said I'm a believer. I'm just saying, like, bro, it's a journey, bro. Like, I got.
No, all right. So real quick, I gotta like the thing about One Piece and why I love One Piece. So it's like,
oh, here goes this man. Like, we just.
I know. I'm just saying though. Like he evolved.
No, we didn't hear anything.
Fight. Like,
he literally cut.
No, so like with One Piece is like he doesn't get stronger. Like he doesn't evolve mid fight, like plot armor wise. Like even like, so think about the crocodile fight, because you should be there, right?
Yeah. So I saw that one.
This man was like, fuck it. Are you saying? I don't know what he saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it, but he did what he did. And you know, like, and he does that for like most people. He just learns in that moment. What can I do in this right moment right now?
Fought the shark dude.
But when you get to God and now, I'm telling you, bro, when you get to God and now, like that arc is what drew me on. Like that's what made me.
Well, my homeboy was like, "Yo, just start on." He was like, "Start on episode 400." He was like,
"No, fuck, no, because you miss God and now, and you miss CP9, because they're like CP9 is important. Like you need to like what you gotta watch."
There's also a dude who was like, "Yo, if you want to get caught up on One Piece, like he put like the movies, which episodes you need to see that are like actually." I'll try to find it again, but literally he fast tracked One Piece.
No, I got you, and then like I feel like that's still cheating.
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta see those mini moments.
You just want to get I think that's for people who just want to be like, yo, I want to watch One Piece every week now and like be caught up and like I don't have a lot of time. But
why not just spend that? Like, why not just be like, you want something to watch? You gonna watch Netflix? You gonna watch YouTube,
bro? There's a lot.
No, it's not. And One Piece actually is the one like big 3 anime that does not have like filler arcs. It may be one. No, not like episodes.
Arcs, but like I'm saying like those 2 episodes where they're like.
But you know when they coming up.
It's like when you used to play Wind Waker. and like you'd be like, well, I gotta go to this island. I'm gonna go make a sandwich and leave this on auto sell, and then you end up in the middle of nowhere and be like, yo, what is going on right now? Like, why am I in the middle of a tornado, bro? Like, why am I in front of a wind god, bro? Like,
no, but that's exactly like you miss the important parts. You know what I mean? Like, because when you skip over those parts, you miss like those little character development moments. Because like I said, most people in One Piece that you meet, you're gonna see again.
Yeah,
like they gonna come back. Sure, yeah, they gonna come back, and it's like when you notice, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you pay attention to like they're like coming in a sense. It's like,
well, essentially,
don't know at the time. Like I'm actually kind of ruining it. But like,
no, they're coming in as like their character development too, because it's like they're developing every character in the show, because that's why they have so many episodes. I get it. Like, it's gonna be a journey. Like, I've been watching it for the last like 4 weeks, bro. Like, it's
like, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if you binge watch it, like, because it's been times like, and like this is like overnight, so it's like I started rewatching it back when I was in Japan with like my girl there. It was like, and we got to like episode 240 in like a week, kind of, like, you know what I mean, like with like we would I gotta come home, like, like, bet, all right, fine, because she never seen it either, and she's Japanese, and I'm like, you know, like, boom, all right, bet, I ain't never seen One Piece, you crazy. And we sat down and we watched, like,
she's like, man, this man really got me watching 900 episodes. Like, yo, just trying to watch some DBZ Super out here.
She watched it, she was like, I actually like it. Like, I'm telling everybody who I've ever shown One Piece is like,
like after the Alabasta stuff, I was kind of just like, all right, like
you like, oh shit, like it's actually like something here, like it's,
bruh, like it was a lot of episodes. I was just like, I fell asleep in front of One Piece, bro. Like, I'm just
but it's like, you can, like, I'm telling you, and I understand that, and you're not wrong. Like, it is definitely, it can be overwhelming approaching it.
It's a dedication.
But it's like
it's
if you like anime,
like we were saying with new people, like you can't just be like, hey, watch One Piece. Like, I'd be so turned off from anime if I had to watch One Piece, bro.
From the beginning,
if it was like my first anime, bro.
Like, you mean like before, like, we're not talking about like Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. We're talking about like
I'm a newbie. I never watching. My homeboy's like, hey, come watch this anime. I would have watched 3 episodes of that bitch and been like, I'm done. Like, nah, I got a life, bro. Like, I'm good. Like, I get it. You might love this show, but and then you're gonna hit me with, we got like 900 episodes. No, like, bro, like, that's like one of those anime, like, dang, I don't have any animes and I'm kind of tired of animes ending. Okay, I'll watch One Piece, like, because I'm in it for the long haul at this point. Like, I'll probably finish
I got you
by the winter, but
it makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I can, like I said, I understand it's overwhelming. Like, when I started, it wasn't that many episodes. I think it was like 400.
And that's the thing too. Like, people used to hit me up and be like, "Yo, there's only 400 episodes," and I'm like, "That's a lot of episodes." And then I realized Bleach has like 389, and I watched almost all of them. But like,
Naruto has like 600.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that was the first one that I actually like watched all the way through.
And that's what's crazy to me. Like, if you include Naruto and Shippuden, it's actually about 900 and some odd episodes.
Yeah,
nine. Like, so people do with Naruto,
like 7 something like it's a lot. It's just as many episodes essentially.
Well, Shippuden has like 200 something, right? If not more.
Like 270.
I remember I looked at
270 something.
And then regular Naruto has like
680 something.
Yeah, it's
hold up.
But that had a lot of fillers in it. So
Naruto 1 had Shippuden was like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah,
because Full Metal Alchemist has hella episodes.
Yeah,
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has 180 something.
And I don't get the difference. Is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood just like
they cut the arcs out. They cut the fillers out. Yeah, okay. They literally cleaned it up, made it like, this is the story. Here you go. In like, cause it was great.
I could be wrong, but I think the OG Fullmetal Alchemist was anime first. They made the anime first, and they made a manga, but it was slightly different storyline. And then they based Brotherhood off of the manga verbatim. So,
so why did Fullmetal Alchemist have so many episodes if they could just wrap it up in like 189? Like,
because fillers.
But like, what
additional stories?
Fullmetal Alchemist, like.
Every anime has like that kind of like, oh, we need a break, so here's a fun episode.
Like here's some like straight cap. Like
just
cap, bro. Like, I don't need this, bro. Like, why are they at the beach? Why do I care that they're eating hot dogs? Like, bro, like this tell me what's going on. Like, they're literally in the middle of a boss fight, and they're like, yo, remember that one time we went to the beach and we had hot dogs? And like, yeah,
that's what bothers me about One Piece. I will say that, to say a negative thing in a sense, because I've always been positive about it. Like, they will, in the middle of like a main ass fight, be like, hey guys,
we were in Alabama and we were like stuck underneath the rock. And like
it's like, here's a 3-part episode of a random story because we're still trying to work on the animation.
But then somehow it
whatever.
still kind of ties into the real story because they're like, oh, you didn't know that in the hidden scenes I was watching you the whole time. Like, what?
Here's that one character you see in the current arc.
Yeah, like it's like he accidentally passed this dude and was like, oh, that dude looks familiar. Or
but what's crazy though is Blackbeard, because I thought that was the same kind of situation. That's what made me kind of be like, oh wait, hold up, because like you see Blackbeard and he's all like, they all having that talk and everything. You're like, all right, we get it. Like, come on now, get off the screen. And then you see episode 500 some odd, and you're like,
well, already. So what already like caught me was when they were leaving to the Grand Line, and the dude like saved him from Smoker, and I was like, yo, who is this? And he's like, oh, this is his destiny. And I was like,
know who that is yet. I'm not even going. I'm not going to ruin it. But wait till you find out who that is, though.
Oh, and then
guys, I gotta stop it here. It's like 2 hours in.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
It's like 2 o'clock in the morning for me.
We gotta put these bloopers in, bro. Like,
Let me just do the outro real quick.
Yeah.
So guys, it's been amazing with the Graham, myself, for Willymane. Sorry I got a little bit random, but time flies when you're having fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
All right, y'all take it easy.